What's going on, everybody? I am Switters. Today we are doing Outbreak, the original Modern Warfare 3 zombies, because today Modern Warfare 3 is just broken. It's just not working. You guys, if you have tried to play it today, all kinds of progression is not working. A lot of people can't log on, period. I gave it a few hours and then just hopped on to check it out and see if it was working again. And I started lagging so hard, like I couldn't move out of this particular spot that I was in. Eric, what's up, man? I was literally stuck down in the docks. I was running to go do an Outlast contract. I spawned in at the dock area, grabbed an Outlast contract, was running back to it, and I just kept spawning back where I was like 3 seconds ago. And it just kept happening. All the zombies were frozen. I didn't quit out of the game because I had some really good stuff on me from doing the tier 5. You know, I had like an ether blade on me, and I think I had the golden armor or whatever on me as well. And I was like, all right, I'm not just going to quit, but I'm going to desperately try to make my way to an exfil. And finally, I was able to get moving, and it stopped lagging super hard. And I was able to do actually another contract because it didn't seem like there was any more lag, but I was just like, I'm not going to mess with this. Not today. Like, I've been wanting to do the Outbreak stuff again just to kind of compare and contrast to Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. And if you guys don't know, Modern Warfare 3 Zombies in-house is called Outbreak, so that's just kind of how they refer to it. We have a Treyarch game coming up this year, obviously. Cold War was theirs. They created this Outbreak mode. And they also started, at least they're not doing it anymore, I don't think, but it's all so confusing these days. They're not really doing Modern Warfare 3 Zombies anymore. They're focusing on Gulf War or Black Ops 6 or whatever the heck it's going to be called. But you can guarantee, virtually, I would guarantee you that there is going to be more Outbreak Zombies coming this year, because in Cold War, it was very successful. It got a lot of people to play. It got a lot of people to stay playing and come back and play more. So it did its job as far as bringing in new people, because it had a kind of more open world multiplayer feel to it. But now I will say, too, I actually liked Outbreak overall. Overall, I think it was, in general, a success. A mild success, but a success. I think its biggest problem was just how boring, really, honestly, it is to do. And we're not going to waste too much time because the beginning of the game is quite slow. So actually, let's start loading it up, actually. And it's been a while since I have played Cold War. Ether shot is definitely what I want to use for the boss. Okay, so we're going to do the 2 boss fights. We're going to do the 2 bosses in Outbreak, I should say. We're going to do... This is how they were released, so this is the order we're going to do them. And we're going to do the Legion boss fight, and then we're going to do the tree. What's it called? From Firebase Z. The tree. You know what I'm talking about. We're going to do that afterwards. So, yeah, I mean... I liked Outbreak, but overall, I thought it was a little bit boring. The other problem with Outbreak, to me... Sorry, I'm just trying to fix some things over here. Well, not fix them, just kind of make it more betterer. The other thing for me is, like, the scaling of it. You go from rounds 1 and 2, and pretty much round 3 as well, and it's just dull. Like, you can just... I mean, I could watch chat over here, play kind of over here, and just really be okay for the most part. 4, you're kind of round 4, you're kind of like, oh, things got a little bit kind of speeded up here, and then like you hit round 5, and it's like, wait a minute, you just went from, I've said it a million times, like in round based, it's like going from round 5 to round 25, yeah, in one round like that. It just doesn't have a nice flow to it. I can't hear this at all. Can you guys hear this?
Energy research requesting.
All right, I can barely hear it now.
It would seem my mobile harvester team has forgotten how to use their radio.
Yeah.
Strike team, sending you the.
How does that sound? Is that too quiet? I was just thinking, oh man, I gotta get moving though, because we have a time limit here. But we don't. This is not Modern Warfare 3. We do not have a time limit. Is that too quiet, by the way? It sounds really quiet to me. Master volume at 55. Wow. I'm turning that up. You guys, please let me know. That's a bit better. Let me know where we sit there, and then I'll adjust to whatever you guys tell me.
One less to worry about.
So I've been wanting to do this actually for quite a while, like I said, to just kind of compare and contrast, because this is like the OG Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I don't know how you feel about that necessarily. Like, where do you guys stand on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies? I mean, I've already told you. I liked it a lot at the very beginning. See, this is where this is what almost got me in trouble when I played Modern Warfare 3 Zombies for the first time. I did my very first video, like, was literally my first playthrough, and I spawned in, just trying to get a little bit of a feel for what's going on, and I picked up a bounty contract, and it was go kill a mimic, and I was like, all right, cool, I can do that. Mimics are super easy. I just one bursted that one. And then, of course, in Modern Warfare 3 with the bounty contracts, they are not one burstable with a gun that you just brought in. That's not upgraded at all or whatever. So, almost got me in a little bit of trouble. I didn't want my first playthrough to like actually die on my first play. That would have been embarrassing. I mean, I could have fudged it so you guys didn't see it, but I didn't. I don't like to do that. I try to be honest with you guys, straight up. Yeah, but overall, I liked this mode. It was a nice, I don't want to say distraction. It's just a kind of nice change of pace from round-based. I have to hold it. Okay, not have to. We'll get some, oh, that's right. We get armor like this. Okay. I want to. Let's see if I can get into the settings. And is there a tap? Where is it? I think it's in this one as well, right? Where you can just tap. I just want to have it like it is on MW3. I hate going back and forth. Equipment behavior, hold, toggle, hold. Okay. Oh, okay. Tap to interact. Prioritize, reload, prioritize, interact. I don't know. I think we're going to leave it on there. So if I... Okay, that's better now. Okay, I don't have to hold it. I mean, I don't want these stims, but... Okay. Anyway, so I'm not going to rush through this, by the way, today. I'm just kind of... I mean, it's not going to take me too long to reacquaint myself, I wouldn't think, with the game, but... It has been a minute since I played this, and for me, I don't know about you guys. Mitchell, what's up, man? Outbreak indeed. When I go back and forth between games, it always takes me a little bit, man. I don't know, something about it. Like I can, well, I don't think this is a good example. I mean, I was gonna say I could always go to IW Zombies and it'd be completely fine there. Like it always just feels normal to me. But at the same time, you're going in with director's cut, so you're like super OP right at the beginning. You can open everything up. So I don't think that's a fair comparison. But it's just for me going back and forth between the games is just.
This is not over.
Well, they're not seemingly that different, but they I don't know, they just feel different. All right. I was gonna say let's do some contracts. That's not what I meant. Let's do some of these objectives. I will say one thing I like way more about Modern Warfare 3 is the contracts instead of the 2 or 3 objectives on each map that you can do. I much rather do. That's the one thing I just really used to annoy me about playing this game is all the hellhounds like constantly just literally coming out of nowhere and just exploding on you all the time. It was like they couldn't figure out how to kind of make the levels balanced, and they just threw in more hellhounds, you know, whatever. It was just Region 10 Legion. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, man. What does that mean? Get rid of that. Do you really need in this game? Round 10 Legion must wait. Oh. No, we're not going to round 10. We're not going to do that. Because we're doing both. So that would just take too long. And we're not doing that. And again, I'm not trying to rush through this, but I don't want to sit here and take 5 hours to do 2 Easter eggs either. It just, I don't know, just I gotta remember, like, okay, see, like, you know, on the with this, it's like you do these things, right? You
Setting rally
mark
point.
that there like that, and then grab the chute. It wouldn't pop open. Okay. It's just kind of it's so similar, but at the same time, it's still quite different as well. But I don't know. By the way, you guys got to let me know about the sound. It feels too quiet to me, but when you go back and forth between games, the game settings are just way different, and they can be much louder than you actually think, and you don't want the game being too loud. Sounds perfect? Okay. I will leave it as is then. Oh, you know what? I think we do want a secondary because we want to... That's right. We're going to put... like brain rot on this. Don't care if we even pack a punch it or whatever, right? Because when we go into the missile silo, we want to be able to pull it out once in a while. Just instantly set off brain rot and have a zombie getting kills for us in the silo.
I want them all dead.
That's right. Brain rot gun. Exactly. Eric says it's all good as well. Okay, good. Yeah, so we don't even need to like pack a punch it. I'm sure we'll have points to do that as we're moving through, because again, not rushing. We're going to take our time doing it. But it's not going to be like my getting kills weapon. It's literally just pull it out, get a zombie turn, brain rotted.
That is all you are.
Whoa! Sneaky behind me.
Horde eliminated.
Maybe I should have kept the stims. Oh, jeez. No. Take that, yes. What do we have here? Brain rot. Let's go. Okay, so like there, we've already got it. I mean, again, we'll probably pack a punch it one time, just because we should have the points to do it as we're going forward. But it's going to be down in the missile silo. Again, we're just going to pull it out once every minute or so, shoot one guy, turn him, and then let him get some kills for us down there. Not big as well. You bastard. Got me when I was trying to read chat. Ooh. It's just so like it's the same enemies in MW3, but where I couldn't even see you. But it's so different at the same time. Okay. I don't keep saying the same thing basically, but it's just kind of weird. It does feel a little bit weird, I gotta be honest, coming back to this. Alright. The zombies being on the mini-map too is kind of interesting. I mean, I know it was in for this whole game, but what did you guys think of that stuff? I kind of... It was weird having a mini-map for zombies, period. But then at the... Like, it was only really helpful. I mean, I shouldn't say only, but it was definitely helpful when you couldn't find that last zombie. It was just kind of getting stuck around the map somewhere. You could go kind of hunt them down. It wasn't the most useful thing ever, and it wasn't, like I said, the only time that was ever helpful. Because you could peek up at your mini-map real quick, and, you know, when you were going into a busy area and know, like, oh, I got something behind me, I gotta turn around and be careful, or, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. I never made this video. I'm gonna show you here. We're gonna get spawned. Let me kill all these guys first.
Contact down.
Okay. Okay. M79 is a good meal kick on with Shadow Blast. I like the minimap just to see around myself looking for the last zombie or an outbreak. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it had its uses. It wasn't, it was just kind of weird at the beginning. So you guys remember the whole couch thing with the water and the explosion, the bubbles? Whee. Oh, the perk I got was Tombstone. I just realized that. So I was gonna make this video. I still might. I have all the recordings, and I actually saw the picture that the screenshot that I have of it today. That I was gonna use for like the thumbnail. But it's like, why are we getting these bubbles? Like, what? There's got to be some kind of an Easter egg, right? And like, there's the in MWIII is where we kind of really noticed it at first. And there's like a painting on the wall and the same like love seat. And does it have something to do with that? It's got to be about the painting because there's like snow in it, so you're exploding it and it's turning into water. You're melting it, like kind of a thing. And I went around a lot. And Mitchell, you were probably here. Eric, you were probably here watching some of these streams as well. And I think I'm almost positive, to be honest with you, that I figured out why you get that underwater effect, those bubbles. I wish I could just load up MWIII real quick to show you. But in that room when it's like right below where you spawn in, right? You spawn in on the rooftop of that building. And then there's like a hole blasted in the roof. You walk down that slope, but it's raining out. And when you go down there, when you're under that part of the building that had collapsed, like you're in that top floor, the roof above you, that's where you get the bubbles, the underwater kind of stuff going on. Again, it is raining above you. There is water pooling. If you look at that slope where it goes down from the roof into the building, you can see like a little river of water going down there. It is definitely raining. And then if you go in here, this is the exact area below that where you shoot it with a rocket launcher or the grenade launcher, or you throw your grenades or C4s or whatever. It's this exact area, this little pool of water here underneath, that you will get that same effect. If you go into the water, like on Sanatorium, is that I think it's called, right? Not Sanitarium. And there's a couple other places, other maps, like Duga, I think it is, the really big map, where you can go into the water. If you go underneath and you shoot or throw a rocket launcher or a grenade or anything like that, it's the exact same effect. So you are literally, it happens when you are underwater. Not underwater, but underwater. And I really think it came down to the difference of coding of underwater being one word and underwater being two words. And they wrote them the same, not as two different things. And you would notice in this room, this is 105, right? No, 108. Is this the room? Or is it this one? I think it's this one.
Confirming kill.
Let's try.
Semtex.
Was it not this room? Is it this one? There we go. More water. Again, where are we? It's this room right here that it happened in. So directly above it, more water. You are literally underneath water. That's it. So it's not an Easter egg. Again, nobody ever found anything about it, like in the files. It was just kind of one of those things, like, is it something that's not a... Like, people, you can only find Easter eggs in the files that are triggerable. Like, you have to... Like, if that was an Easter egg, like, hitting it with an explosive would be a trigger, and it would set it off. Or rather, you need to collect 3 pieces of paper, and then that opens the... let's think of a very specific example rather than just making general things up here. So, like, when you get the 3 SETICOM parts in Zombies in Spaceland, right? Now you can go talk to David Hasselhoff, but it unlocks that part. Like, you can always talk to him, but now you can give him the stuff. Like, it unlocks a kind of, like, think of it as like opening a door. By doing that, you are allowing that next action to take place. Whereas if you hadn't done it, you would never be able to, like, you would never get that quote from Hasselhoff if you hadn't gotten all the parts, whatever. But anyway,
You are weak in
Weasel
pathetic.
I mean, if you throwing the grenade on Shadows of Evil and, you know, it hitting hitting Weasel's ticket, and then it appears on the barrel in front of the dry cleaner, so you get the $500. That's like a trigger kind of a thing. There are other things that didn't want that, but that's okay. Excuse me. I don't remember all the spawns for these.
Are you scared of me? Your anger achieves nothing.
Whoa. Okay,
Mine.
climb over the damn thing, man.
Activating decoy.
Oh. Behind the... Yeah. Sometimes when that's the last one, it disappears. Oh, we got it. Okay, good. Okay, so we're at Legendary on this gun now because of the Super Easter egg, so I don't need to upgrade it anymore. We don't have to do any more of those, but... That's not a bad little quest thing. Again, it's quite simple, though. I don't know. Everything about this, like, it was good. You're trying to compare it to what it was at the time as well. You can't. It'd be like comparing BO3 zombies to World at War zombies. Like they're different. They're related, but they're different. You can't really compare and say, well, oh, this one's better. Well, yeah, but I mean, there wouldn't have been a BO3 without World at War or blah 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 or whatever, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, I was like, where the hell? do I get?
Destination marked.
And there's, oh, let's just take a snowmobile. What the hell's it called? But anyway, that's the, as far as I know, as far as I've been able to, and I did a lot of, what the hell? Why won't it drive? Why won't it drive? Do I have to, is it because the trigger stops? Oh my god, you have to push forward. You don't use triggers to drive in this game. You're not going to do the black chest? No. That is completely useless, man. That upgraded armor is garbage. If you had upgraded armor that kind of lasted for the whole time, you know, for the rest of the game, like anytime you refilled it, it was upgraded, it would be worth doing, but it's flat out just not worth doing. Because once it breaks, and it doesn't really seem like it's that upgraded to me, once you break it and you replace armor, oh my god. I did the trigger again. That upgraded armor is gone. And like I said, it just doesn't last very long to begin with. I'd be very hard-pressed to tell you the difference if I was wearing... Like, if I didn't know what I had on, from the amount of times I got hit, like, to losing it, I would have no idea if it was on the upgraded armor or the regular armor. And so
Your mobile harvester team.
I don't think it's worth it
They're
at
all
all.
dead, Strauss.
No time to waste, strike team.
Black
I'm
chest gives you
sure
pack a
you're
punch,
up for
armor
the
tier,
task.
and save if you get badly damaged. No upgraded armor. It does give you upgraded armor. Yes, it does.
Find the dimensional vortex.
I
and
did
begin
it
the
again.
extraction process.
These vortices construct the terraforming crystals. Extract the primordial Ethereum for analysis.
Okay, so this thing, yeah, it does. I gotta remember, it does take damage. This is exactly like doing
There's the vortex. Do not be shy.
MW3.
Extraction
The
is
cargo contracts. You do take damage.
process. You have lost
Stop,
power. Yes.
It's really weird
That's the vortex
driving with the sticks and not
electromagnetic
the
field.
triggers.
It should be restored once
I don't
the
know why
harvester
that's
has finished
messing with
working.
me so much right now, but it is. Because then there's other games where you have to, you know, use your triggers for gas and your brake. But if you have trigger stops on, like I do, you can only go like half speed because you're not pulling the trigger the full way down.
There was no hope, nor mercy for you.
I'd like them to just kind of work that all out.
One harvester done,
Let's just be
one
done
to
with
go.
that part. I don't have any idea where this next stop is, whatever you want to call it. Like, I have no idea where we're supposed to go. I'm just gonna keep it in my sights and go down
Oh, don't worry, I'm insured.
Okay, so I'm starting to get a little bit of the hang of
Position, so
driving.
we may begin. We cannot
Oh, then we have
afford
one
to
more final.
hesitate.
Yeah, then we have to drop off. Okay, that's right. Okay, okay, never mind. And that's the parking lot at the bottom of the hill where we were earlier. Nice jump. That was impressive.
EKIA. Your android
You must take the samples to the extraction rocket and quickly. Primordial
gives you level
is
1, 2, and 3.
uniquely unstable.
It's armor, man. It's armor. Why are we getting into a semantic argument about this? It's armor. Alright. I know it's supposed to go that way, but that's okay. We're gonna drive around. Ooh. Oh, I forgot about him. Dick. Stupid Tempest.
Is that really all you have?
Yeah, it should be ready to go. Get in, please. Pop up. Make this side. There we go. A little rusty on the Cold War stuff. Tried to pick it up there. Come on. Thank you. And we're good to go.
Primordial Ethereum secured. You've got
Alright,
the
we need
green
to go buy
light.
some armor. My God.
Control, dial the young, please.
Sequence initiated. Internal guidance is green. Launching in 3,
I think Molotovs are good in this game, right?
1.
Hopefully the exfil is down here, not all the way up top. I don't want to go all the way up top.
Primordial
And ammo
Ethereum
piles mean you have to
is
pay. You
a
don't just
rare
get
commodity.
free refills on this. This is
Energy
not like a
research
restaurant
thanks
with your
you for
Coke and
your
you get a free refill.
Head for the beacon, team.
It's over there. Okay. Was there anything else we wanted to do while we were here? I don't think so. Definitely no free ammo. Was it $5,000 if it's pack a punch, and then I think it's like only like $250 if it's not pack a punch. So I mean, we're about to pap anyway, but so we don't have to, like I said, we don't have to upgrade the gun really at all because we're at legendary already. I mean, we have to pack a punch it. I'm just saying the actual ether tool thing. So we want to do armor level 2. We don't have enough for 3 yet. Where's Pap? There it is. Yeah. Oh, right, and you choose. So it's 15 and then 30, right? I forgot. Let's see if we can pick up like Shatterblast as we're going. Let's get some perks for now. That, yeah, okay. It's already $4,000. You know what? I'm gonna get a couple more kills. No, we can go because there's a Wonder Fizz machine on whatever map we're going to, right? So. Okay, so I just have to remember on round 3 you find the radios, right? And then you do the radios for the that's the Legion boss one, and then for the tree one you do the red teleporters or rifts you jump through. Okay. We're good. Pug, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Field ops.
The tree, yeah.
Disruptor satellite
What
ready
are
for
they
apex
called?
target.
The guy from
Teams en
Firebase
route
Z.
to the uplink. will bring the dimensional disruptor
The tree,
online.
the ents. Are you not dead? Why are you not dead?
Body dropped.
Still one hit? Right? Don't want to ruin my time by doing this though. You know what? I'm gonna turn that down. Is that still okay? Or should I turn this light up a little? Good God, man. Should I turn this up one or is that good? That's fine, right? It's a little bright. Oh, here's a radio, but we don't need... This isn't the one we're talking about. Okay, that has to go down. I keep forgetting that I have a secondary weapon here, and I'm swapping like when I run faster. I'm not going to because I have... Is it upstairs? I have a shotgun and not free hands. Shines off your head. Well, that would make sense. Because I am bald. Dude, why can I not hear that at all? I literally can't hear it. Like, I can hear the zombies. And I cannot hear the ringing of the...
Mine,
You can hear the ringing of this thing? Because I can't hear the... Like, not at all. Yeah, you hear the feedback? What the hell's going on then? I don't know why I'm not hearing it. This is on. No problem, man. Maybe this. Let me know if everything's okay. I mean, I can hear the, like, shooting my gun. I can hear her when she just jumped over the thing, like, doing that. I hear that. It did not make the ringing sound when I activated, you know, the feedback. And I don't know what houses these are in, by the way. Eliminate. Did I start a contract? Why does that say eliminate? Did I start a thing? I don't even know. Did I start an HVT contract without realizing it somehow? You will call it an HVT? Well, but why does it say eliminate before I even do it? Is that right? Oh, I can hear something here. Oh, this is the original one. I think there's usually one back here somewhere.
hostile down.
Okay, that's just barely coming through now. I'm gonna turn this up more. It's so low for me. I really can't hear anything. If it's too loud for you guys, let me know, and then I'll turn it down from over here instead of the in-game stuff. But I literally can't hear this shit. It probably partially because I have these are like in-ear. They're not like just earbuds that have a lot of space around them. Like they're almost sound canceling.
Hope you rot.
It's echoey? Fuck. Oh, that's why. Okay. It won't be anymore. Or shouldn't be anymore, I should say. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Like, we don't get much for doing it. I just... Okay. Radio's close. Is it in here? Okay, it's not showing up anymore, so it's got to be over. Is it inside? You broke the window of the roof? Of the rood? Oh, jeez. There we go. That's 2 of the 3, and then the third one has to be in this yard somewhere, this house somewhere. Let's wait till the idle thing shows up. If it will. I don't think it can be over there. Is it here somewhere? Please be here somewhere. Forgot about all these chests and how important they are for like getting armor back and just getting like lethals, tacticals, all that kind of stuff. So if this is the first one, oh, it could be here, I guess. Where are you, Randy? Oh, I used to know where all these locations were. I mean, fairly well. I'm not like 100%, but I was pretty good at knowing. Okay. Now.
I don't. There was no hope, nor mercy for you.
Man, remember when we were told like we were gonna get a
That's really all you have?
an Easter egg for these maps? It was like, ooh, what could it possibly be? It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be whatever. I mean, it was, and it's fine, but it's kind of when you're doing such an Easter egg over a massive like scale, just not just one map, but a bunch of maps. Is it inside or outside? Where the hell is it up here? Oh yeah. There we go. Okay, we got some points, I guess. Ah, dude, I hate doors. I hate doors in Call of Duty, period. There's no more doors ever. I really, really, really hate doors. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Like, if you're looking like the size of these maps, right? And just to think about how they laid out all the intel and the various things you could find. You know, all the little, like, you can find an empty speed cola can as part of the intel drops, and a little note that was just tucked away on the, you know, the train tracks up there or whatever. Like, to think of an Easter egg really kind of laid out across all of these maps, and you didn't know if it was going to be, is it like one thing per round that you have to find? Is it, you know, a particular order of maps or whatever? It was just, the way it was just kind of set up was like, this could be very, very daunting. And then it turned out to be kind of basic. Like, you don't really do anything in the first 2 rounds. It's all just set up. And then on round 3, that's when you activate the radios, and then you get the little message. And then on the next round, like, you pick up the dead drop, right? That's the only other thing. So kind of like nothing happens and then everything happens all at once. So it's I don't know how to really fix that if you're doing this. I don't know that you really can across multiple maps like this, but I don't know. But just doing it now, it just feels like, it's just, again, the first 2 rounds are literally do nothing, just get as many kills as you want. I mean, you can really take your time, just roam the maps, get plenty of kills, do every little objective. The light issue is really bugging the shit out of me right now. You can be fully set up like perkaholic, triple papped, whatever on round 2. Like, if you really took your time, did all that kind of stuff.
There was no hope, nor mercy for you.
Be ready, strike team. Requiem's satellite will bring an apex threat into our reality.
You are authorized to terminate the HVT, strike team.
Okay.
Containment wants him
This
dead,
map
not
reminds me of
alive. Connection established. Systems nominal.
Order, that's it.
Target. Initiating firing sequence. Firing in 3, 2,
Where does it come down? It comes down inside, right?
1. Apex HVT has been acquired.
Put him down for good, team. Multiple threats inbound.
Take it to the grave. That's really all you have?
Oh, I thought... Okay, I thought he was immune already. Does it go to the roof now, I think? Or is it just the next
Got
level?
him on the run now. Get after him. Target reacquired, southeast of your position.
I thought there was a door. Now he's gonna go to the roof.
Get back to it. I
The
want that
feeling
threat
of having
eliminated.
stamina
Target
on in this
reacquired,
game
north of your
versus
position.
not having it is wild, man. It's so noticeable. Oh, nice having it.
Apex target down.
Nice
Oh, boy.
execution, strike team.
The one map I really don't like in this mode is Armada. I really just don't think it, like,
Anomaly site
it's kind of
located.
like Forsaken when you have to break it up. You're taking the teleporters to go from one thing to the next, and it's the same kind of a deal. With did I not? Oh, you gotta mark it this way.
Marking
I missed
waypoint
all the way
coordinates.
back there. Like, because you're broken up across the ships. I wish it was just way more fluid. Armada sucks, worst map ever. I mean, that's definitely still Firebase Z, but yeah, I don't like the flow of it because there is no flow. It's just you're constantly breaking up and hopping in the water, getting on a boat, and it's just I don't know. It just doesn't feel good to play when you do it that way. To me, at least, it doesn't feel good to play when you're doing it that way. Armada is worse than Firebase Z. I disagree. Firebase Z is just so deadly boring. It's just so boring. I remember this was a map that came out. This was not initially in Outbreak. It was added. It was like the first DLC map, if you want to call it that, for this for Outbreak, and it was just kind of like, oh, what's going to happen? And then they released it, but they didn't put anything on it. You could get on it early. I mean, it was already out in that Fire Team. No, it wasn't actually, was it?
Those were our people, strike
I
team.
don't remember.
Settle the score.
But I hopped on like when it just released for the zombie stuff, and I streamed it, and It was kind of like, oh, it's at nighttime, and oh, look at this, and oh, with some sounds that are a little bit creepy, you know. We get excited for, you know, like what we hope will be there, and then when it turns out there's nothing really there, it's just kind of like, oh. Well, we wanted it to be good. I mean, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad. That was, jump was ridiculous.
Solid kill, strike team. That's one less horde threat to worry about.
That Panzer, oh my lord. That's exactly what I wanted. That's why I didn't buy it. Okay, I wanted Shatter Blast exactly, and we just got it. So we didn't have to spend $2,000, which was really nice.
They're dead.
That's fantastic. Okay. That worked out exactly how I wanted. And we can take our time a little bit here. We'll just get some points. We're gonna get triple papped on this. We'll single pap, you know, the shotgun just to do it. Pick up some points as we go. Is there a little dragon lockdown? We can
Move
fight
on
the
my
tree.
waypoint.
Although, I don't know, this one is never really, sometimes it's rewarding, but more often than not, it feels like a complete waste of time. Just for how long it takes to kill the tree. Yeah, I call them Ents most, honestly. Because I forget Orda is his name. I call him Lord of the Rings, the movies. I just call them Ents. I always forget. Although he seems to be dying pretty quick here. We're just single tap, right? There's no way they changed something recently.
I do not
That was
fear.
super fast. Why did that go so fast?
Feared you.
I'm not complaining. I'm just curious. That on. Although, well, see, this would kind of be better because it's purple, but I can't swap the brain rot over, and that's what we really want. That's the only reason why we have the second gun, is for the brain rot. So we'll just leave it. That's the anomaly, right? That's to leave. Oh my god, the aim assist. Trying to track. It did it again! Keep blocking me onto the dog. I'm trying to shoot the Tempest. Yeah, we would take that actually. Although decoys, I don't know. It's fine. Decoys are just such good tacticals, man. Whether it's this mode or round-based Cold War or MW3, decoys are just, especially solo. I mean, Casimir's, I guess, definitely is better, but something that you can actually refill and like get plenty of. For how cheap they are, they're really good. Best bang for your buck. That's my next video. Best bang for your buck. Frugal zombie player.
There was no hope, nor mercy for you.
The IE Electrobolt is amazing versus Orda. I don't know that I've ever tried it, to be honest with you. We can try it next time. Next game if we can get the shockwave.
Do you know who I am?
Alright, well, might as well just get to the next map. Halfway map, yeah. Dude, we are single pap still, right? Like, I didn't double. I know it's probably just because I'm used to it's the same type enemy types. I mean, we're only on round 2, and you know, in MW3 there are no rounds, of course. So it just feels like, but Orda we took out really fast, and I don't remember ever taking him out that fast. I mean, not ever, but I don't remember him going down that fast. Like, That was fast. Go charge. Oh, legendary rarity as well. Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, so we got full armor. Let's triple pap. Just so. Oh wait. As I go to get perks. No, double pap. Double pap. Excuse me. Let's double pap. I keep forgetting because the 15 grand. I'm thinking the prices from MW3. Ah, my brain is not very good at moving back and forth between the two, I suppose. All right, we don't need to do anything here, right? Okay, let's go. Oh, let's get this one. I knew it was going to happen. All right, so we're just looking for the radio, right, on this map? I don't know where it is, though. I gotta be honest.
Field ops, this is Strauss. ECM satellite awaiting.
Like, I have no... I know we go through there,
Strike team is en route to
but that's not until we do the radio thing, right? Okay, now I have to actually... I have to sit here and think about how we actually do this Easter egg. Okay, so is it that we find the radio and we listen to her message? Yeah, because that's for the other Easter egg, right? That's for the other Easter egg. That's for the tree Easter egg. That's for Orda. So this one we have to find the radio and then we get the signals lined up and then she tells us, hey, it's Samantha, and then call me when you get to the beacon. We call her, then we go to the next map, and then we find the dead drop, the monkeys, right? Okay. Radio can be by PAP on boat to right of spawn. That one? Oh, we'll go there anyway. But it's not the regular radio. It's the one that doesn't show up on the minimap. Where's the ladder? Like, why would you even bother with the shotgun when the M16 is this good and
Do you
great?
even know what I'm capable of?
Other than, you know, just to switch it up and have a little bit of fun, change things up. Oh. Right of spawn. Yeah, right. Right over here. Right spawn. This is the right.
Enemy down.
All good. Just a little bit of... We're good. We're good. Okay, now I'm gonna have to look for the... Oh, okay, we're getting the signal. I was just gonna say, literally, I was just about to say, we have to look for it because I can't... it always happens. I can't actually hear the radios for whatever reason. I don't know why. So, inactive, static, whatever, is around here. So, it could be in this room. It could be above me. It could be right here. It's not on the boat. Don't forget minigun. Yeah. Death machine. What do you mean it's not on the boat? How is it not on the boat when it says it's on the boat? Take points money. Good disciple. Get at least 400. That's the monkeys we're talking about. It's not gonna be on.
See how no effort is
It's
wasted.
not gonna be on. We don't need the monkeys on this map. Ow, itch. Oh, right here. Feedback. Oh. It's in the monkey room? That sounds like a fun room. It's in the monkey room. What happens in there? Yeah, it's not real.
You are worth Your doing not be the last head.
I like the disciples in this game.
Is that really all
My
you
word.
have?
Any day now, man.
Are you done? Do you repeat me?
This is Maxis. Okay, 6 is the number. Don't know where the other radios will be. I think they're all on the same boat, though, right? I don't think they go to different boats. Front of boat, under radio, and back of boat. Okay. Back of boat. There we go. Oh, we gotta go all the way around, so we're getting feedback. Not today, sucker.
Enemy casualty. You underestimate me. You always have.
Beep 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 beep. Okay, that's 6. Front of boat and under radio, under where the original one was. You mean? Is that what that means? Oh, I'm getting static. Shkabing. Oh, perfect. Wait, what's going on? Oh, this one is 7. So I have to go all the way around. So we're gonna get a feedback again. Okay, let's go find the front one in the front and change that to 6 while this is happening. If we can find it. Inside up top on the bridge. No, I'm getting static. Let's see it.
Say my name. Damn.
She's a bouncy fan.
Hostile expired.
Yeah. By the gun. By gun where? I don't see it. Oh, this is the stupid. Too many goddamn radios. Alright, let me change this to 6.
Picking up enemy contacts near you. Hunt them down.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute, man. A minute, man. Get it? You don't fail it if the, oh, I don't think you can, like, just... Well, I don't know. I was gonna say, I don't know if you can fail the country, but you can, and then you just don't... Your game actually ends, which is weird, right? I don't know. That's must have happened to me at some point, but I genuinely don't remember that. That's this. Okay, we're not getting the static noise anymore. This is the static. How are we getting it all the way back here? That's that one. That's what I just called in by accident. Well, not by accident, but I thought it was something else. You can fail the objective if you yeah. Well, the mini stuff, not the main objective. You can't fail the main objective, of course, but dude, I don't know where this is. And we can you can go up one more level, right? From back here. Oh, gotta go on.
EKIA.
Okay, you done? Come on. Can I pull? Oh. Can I pull my parachute jumping down from there? And then, whoops. Where was the first one? Below this or above this? It has to be above. Whoa, that was weird. Ah.
Hey, it's been a while. Still out in the field? You're lucky. I'm under lock and key. At Requiem. They may be listening. They're always listening. Take the device to the beacon. I will tell you more when I can.
What? I wasn't listening. Okay. Let's go do this guy, beat this guy. Wait. No, we want to go over here first. Right? That's where the Dark Aether whatever thing spawned in. Should be here, thought.
I am far from finished.
Oh, I'm okay, so we're gonna get a whole bunch of spawns now. Blast, baby. Okay. But isn't that like I called in like the Dark Aether one, right? Isn't that like over here normally? I thought. There's a monkey, but again, we don't need to, we have to wait till the next map. I thought it was this. So what does the secure mean? That's not where the bad guy is.
You
This
must
is like-
siphon essence from infected specimens. The capsules will convert the material into one of many
Hold on, I don't want to do that
Dark
just
Aether
yet, though.
objects.
I wanted to do... Oh. Turn. Why won't it turn? Oh god, I don't like driving. do the gold chest. I mean, that's easy enough. But where's I thought the guy spawned in. Hey, stop that!
They're dead.
Maybe he's on the back side of the ship. Oh no, that's fine though.
Your death brings me at least some joy.
Dick. I hate crawlers, man. If I was on The Walking Dead, that would be my nemesis, the crawlers. Check there if you haven't checked up there ever before. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check up there. I'm telling you. Normally the event spawns in the back should be around. Yeah, I thought so, but. That's the gold chest. So I don't know. Maybe it despawned. Maybe I took too long. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's go do the main whatever. Ow! I just whacked the freak out of that. Not be behind me. Okay, we have a jet ski here.
Enemy casualty.
This boat's not that big. Where'd you guys come from?
Satellite locked in position. ECM's prepped for launch.
If I can remember how to
Firing
do
in
these
3,
missions.
2, 1.
Oh, this is the
I
lockdown
always
ones,
love
right?
this part. Look up. Here they
Yeah.
come.
All right, I know. I didn't even swear to God, I didn't know you could aim when you were driving that thing to shoot.
Get back from the
I had no idea. That's the first time I
Establishing
ever heard
plasma
of
field
Plasma
perimeter.
field is operational.
Plasma field perimeter established.
There we are. You may proceed with your killing.
Make sure the module stays in one piece.
Essence capacity at 25%.
Oh, right, yeah.
Capacity at 50%.
You are nothing to me.
Essence capacity at 75%.
Yeah, you know what? 'Cause I actually failed one of these one time because it just started while I was on A. Like it just started. Like everybody, all the zombies went over to B for whatever reason. Where is it?
Retrieve the Dark Aether object. Then
And the, like
proceed
the
to
thing got
next
fully
module.
depleted before I even got over there. Like as I was running over it, the rocket was it got taken down to like 0 life,
Enemy appears KIA.
which is completely ridiculous.
Essence capacity at 25%. Essence capacity at 50%. Essence capacity at 75%.
You should
Essence
know.
capacity at maximum.
Yeah, these main objectives. That's kind of like why I like the conquest better and stuff as well, and
All
missions. But
essence conversions complete.
they're just so similar, and you just kind of always feel like you're doing the exact same thing over and over and over. And just it didn't have enough variety to it. I didn't feel anyway.
Beacon site has been located, strike team.
Another shotgun douche. I would take that now if I could have that brain rot in the same thing. Again, it doesn't really matter. We're only using it to return a zombie. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to remember it. I forgot. For BAD later. Was there... We can do that, but I mean... Is there any reason to do it? I mean, we could do it, I guess. Why not? Like, what are we... I mean, now that we have MW3 zombies... I mean, if you have it... I think... To me, it's better than Outbreak as a mode. I like... Again, I enjoyed Outbreak. I thought it was lacking in, you know, the errors I already mentioned, whatever, but... if I was to go back, like, after this year, and I was like, oh, you know what, I want to play, like, an Outbreak type of game mode, I'm pretty sure I would go back to MW3 and not to this. Although, you know, I don't know, I might, just because there's always stuff to go back to, just to check out, like, oh, that'd be kind of fun to do that one more time, or whatever. Oh, I did shoot him. So where... Oh. There we go. How do I... Okay. There we go. Didn't know if I'd be able to claim that one. And then there's the gold chest up here, right? We can go do that. Just takes a second. We're not gonna do fishing. Let's fish one time. We're gonna throw it in the rod 2 times. See if we get a ray gun, right? We'll do it twice. Dragon event part 2. Electric boogaloo. Word. Purple good. Okay, we got armor plate. We're gonna throw it again. Where is this? Well, we could get a ray K. It's possible. I have gotten a ray gun from doing this. I mean, I spent a lot of time doing this, though. Like, a lot of time. I used to come, like, see if there was a method where you could kind of guarantee... Because you get 3... It pulls the... It tugs on the string 3 times. Before it just kind of disappears. So it's like, is there, like, a combo of, like, you know... do it the first time, you know, like the first tug, pull it, and then the next time you do it, do the second tug, or, you know, 3 and 2, or 1 and 3, 3 and 1, 2 and 3, you know. Used to try to figure out all the, like, little combinations that could possibly be, and of course that did nothing, but that's alright. That's one. Box O stuff on the floor. See the mimics. Poor mimics. A bit of a joke. This game they are, anyway. Not much better in MW3, though they are stronger.
I stand my ground. Always. You are nothing to me.
We already have it.
Full power.
Okay, that was... Did I see? That was the purple thing. Okay. Death perception. Okay, we have to make sure we call because I've done this so many times where I just go right to the next thing.
Requiem. We have a secure line. I need your help.
I look like a
Ravenov.
32-bit game?
He's in the
Is
Ural
this
Mountains
fuzzy?
right now. He found something. I need you to find him.
Peekaboo. Alright. La, 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 la. Wait, before we go, I have full armor. This is fully upgraded. Let's triple stack this. We're a grand away from packing this one time, but what else do we? We definitely want PhD. Okay, so we're gonna spend some time on this round. We're gonna get points. We're gonna get so we can get Perkaholic, other than Mule Kick, because we don't need it for any reason whatsoever, and we don't want it. And then we can like pap this one time. What am I gonna do for dinner tonight, man? I got a turkey again that I could cook. Turkey breast. Am I in the mood for that? I thought about earlier, I was like, burrito sounds good, but I was like, no.
Weaver, my team has prepped the rover for dimensional
Don't
transfer.
do it, you fat bastard.
The team is on their way. We'll get that rover to the breach point.
Ravenov and I had hoped to meet, but I can't make it. You know why.
Okay,
He left a dead drop, and I need you to find it. Search for his mark. It has information about Omega's new project. Remember, Requiem doesn't know we are speaking. Make sure you complete your work as always. Act natural. You can do that, right?
I don't know where all the monkeys are in this. I know where one or two of them are, and here's one. There's no, I never get it the first shot. Like, never. I don't know, literally, out of all the times I've ever done this Easter egg, if I've ever gotten it my first one. You would think, like, absolutely, you must have. I don't think I have. Okay, I think the next, no, okay, you know what? I might know where they are. I might know where they are. Okay, I know there's one in the housing area up like over here, and then I think there's one. I mean, it's in the actual zoo itself, and I think I might remember where. Like, I don't remember which house, but I know it's in the houses. Office building on left side of map. Well, I just got that one. Oh! Yeah. Is it not in the houses? I'm thinking of a different map. Oh. The puppies love me.
Revenge tastes sweet. Off you go.
There is one in the houses, so it's not in the it's not in the zoo area. Because I think we did this the last time. I think this was the map that we had to find the monkeys on the last time too. Right there.
This is wrong.
Like, it doesn't, I don't get it early. I have to like go through all of them. Okay, so let's go to the houses. I thought it was in like the shop, but then now I'm thinking about it, that was a radio on the right hand side of the shops. Well, there is one. So there's only 3 per map, I thought, right? Is there more than 3? There's 4 per map? Is that right? It's not this kind of house, but I said it.
Take it to the grave.
Well, we can do the dragon. Oh, there's the orb as well. I'm trying to, like, should I do all the little things you can do on the map? Because, hey. Dude! Alright, we'll do dragon lockdown.
I am far from hostile down. You are weak in the center.
That tripped me out for a second. I was like, why is he flying? Oh, we got a pull. Sometimes in the later rounds, like, it just doesn't feel like you can get enough. Like, I try not to kill any of the zombies when I'm walking over to this, because you just don't end up with enough sometimes, it feels like that. Do specials and elite enemies count on the dragon? Yes. We definitely do. But see, like the tempests that spawn out, and like sometimes the ooh, remind me. I need a score streak. I need to buy a score streak. Remind me. I want to get the death machine. But yeah, the Tempest will stay outside of the area, and sometimes like the Disciples. I think what happens with them being on the map at the time is like the game is expecting you. It's kind of like forcing you. You've got to kill whatever is coming at you, and they'll never come like inside the circle. I mean, Tempests definitely don't. That's their whole thing. So they stay and shoot you from a distance. And if you don't kill them fast enough, they're just gonna, like, you're not going to get enough spawns to fill up the dragon the whole way to get, you know, the gold chest. So if you can, like, take them out, and if you're using a shotgun, like, you're kind of SOL, man, because you just can't reach them. And by the time you run out of the circle and over there and shoot them and come back, like, you're kind of just losing too much time. Where'd it go? Oh. Hey, Panzer. Yeah, this is where I was thinking, but this is where a radio is in this tunnel. Or like a, you know what I mean, a teleporting pad thing. Dude, this Panzer's not good enough. We don't even need this. I'm just doing it just to do it. Because it's the thing. There's a monkey though.
Faced a far bigger horde.
Oh. I was just thinking, maybe we'll hit the crafting table, and maybe we'll craft up a couple of Casimirs as well and bring both in. Like, you can't do that in this game, man. You'd have a backpack. Alright. Okay. Do we? I mean, do you guys care? Like, do I need to keep doing these lockdown events? Like, you don't care, right? You've seen all this shit before. I don't have to keep doing. I don't know. It's just kind of like you're going back, so you might as well do the old stuff that you used to always do and whatever. But I mean, I think we're pretty well set for cash. I mean, we're gonna by the time we complete the objective for this round, we're gonna have plenty of money.
That's really all you have?
Oh, there we go. That's nice. Okay. Okay, we take the jump man up top. Now, I thought maybe a monkey could be down
Are you watching this?
in this building. Is this correct? Down here somewhere?
One
No?
less to worry about.
Okay. In the giraffe cave. Okay. Whatever the hell that is. Oh, the big one. Okay, I think I do know, actually. Wait, didn't I pick up the extra? Swear to God, I picked up that monkey. That's the reason why I threw one out, was because there was another one on the ground, and I swear to God I ran over it.
Death is all you deserve.
Oh, I remember where it is. Okay, I know exactly where it is. Dogs are jumping everywhere. The Olympics? Oh, I forgot the Olympics are this summer. I actually like the Olympics. Do you guys like the Olympics? I mean, I watch stuff during the Olympics, like competitions type of things. Like, I would never, ever watch any other time of the year, except for, I swear to God, it was up here. I just flat out don't remember. I'm making stuff up.
Revenge tastes sweet.
I swear it was up in here. I like the women's sand volleyball. Yeah, I do too.
Microchip live. Oh, Ravenov, what are you up to? You should find a way to view them.
Okay, I do know how to view them though. Okay, right at the entrance to the zoo. Okay, I know how to view them. One thing I do remember. Of course, it had to be the very last thing I picked up too. Like, out of the four, it's the fourth one. I don't think it is this one.
Operatia Inversia. Did Requiem tell you of it? Did Weaver? If they didn't, I am not surprised. For a long time, we didn't know what it was. It wasn't real. But Ravenov, he told me he found it. This must be it. The missile silo in Ruka.
Okay. So we have to, again, we have to make sure we're like fully ready to go. Because this will be it. We're going to this missile silo. What is that? It was legendary. Okay, I am gonna take it because we should have enough.
Before they are on me again.
We're gonna do this now. We should have enough. Especially after we do the objective for this round. Because we still haven't done that yet, right? One pap and okay. Harry, hello. Do I like chicken wings? Sure, I haven't had chicken wings. Okay, where is on this map?
Marking waypoint coordinates.
Oh, it's an escort. They're really good. Okay. Fair enough, Harry. Oh, okay. I completely forgot what this one was. Okay, this is the little monkey in the cage. I was like, wait a minute. Is this the one where you drive? I heard a panzer. I heard a panzer somewhere.
That rover provides vital data on the Dark Aether and its impact on organic matter. Make sure it safely crosses the dimensional plane.
You'll need to stay with the rover as it searches for a stable breach.
Organic specimen nominal. Commencing rift anomaly scan. Warning. Incoming threats detected.
Oh, I forgot. I gotta say hi to the monkey every time. What's up, buddy? You gotta say hi to him, or else you have a bad time. And it was confirmed, by the way, when you're doing this mission, where the monkey ends up is the Dark Aether. In case you didn't know. So that's why on D Machina, when you go into the Dark Aether and you see the little monkeys, we thought it was going to be some kind of an Easter egg. It kind of was an Easter egg, but it's just like something that you know. Again, it wasn't one of those things that you actually activate. It was just information. So the reason why you see the monkeys, again, in the Dark Aether on D Machina is because when you do these escort steps, that's where the monkeys go. They go into the Dark Aether. Poor little guys.
Death brings me at least some joy.
Commencing scan for stable temporal signatures. Error. Anomaly unstable. Resuming scan.
Jordan Armbrust from 9 minutes ago. Thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually had a chicken wing. Like, I've had some boneless nugget type things from, like, you know, a pizza delivery place. Well, even that's been a while, but straight up chicken wings, man? I don't remember the last time I had chicken wings. God damn it. Pizza wings good, yes. With a cold coat. Why is this so, like, I'm not necessarily complaining, but why is this so uneventful? Like, we've had no, we're not getting any enemies. Doesn't this feel like, it feels kind of abandoned?
Moving to intercept.
I swear there was more on like round 4.
That particular anomaly should safely deliver our rover to the Dark Aether.
Detecting massive surge of hostiles.
Can you not see that death is your only destiny?
Payload is through. Dr. Gray, what's the status?
Scanning.
I don't know why that was
Data link
that
established.
dull.
We're receiving now. Appreciate the help.
Beacon location has been identified.
Has some bone and butter wings and I don't know what Casey's is. Alright, it's launched on this one. Yeah, I don't know that those are any different though. With the amount of zombies. I don't know. It just feels way easier. Maybe it's because there's a panzer behind me. Alright, whatever. Let's just go anomaly this way. We have 30 grand. We can definitely buy all of our perks. And we can probably even pack a punch the shotgun to level 2. We don't need it. But why not if we've got the points? Like, what are we saving it for? Right?
Hope you rot.
Death machine, death machine, death machine. You didn't remind me. You guys are slacking. I need chat to pick up the pace here today, okay? You guys are a little bit behind. You guys are just a little too just hanging out. You guys talking about wings and pizza. Making me hungry. Forgetting about my death machine. Feels like I'm doing all the work here. Feels like you guys are just here for entertainment, you know, and you're not here to work. We're here to work.
You underestimate me. Body drop.
Okay. Now, just before I don't want to do something stupid. Too late. When you go in to the missile silo, whatever, and you're picking your things up, like you're doing the banana step and whatever. You have to drop your tactical and you pick up the trap. So, like, I'm gonna lose my monkey unless I use it before that. So we can always go to the. It's hard to get there, you know, because it gets kind of crazy, kind of hectic in the silo in there. But we can go to the table and, you know, craft like Casimir or a monkey or I don't know what. Is that the good stuff? I don't even remember. What else do we want? We want that. We want that. And that's it. Crafting table. We want that.
Death machine ready.
I'm not even gonna make another. We have 10,000, so these cost how much? 1,500. We can make Casimirs. I wish you could carry more. You can only carry 2 though, right? We're gonna re-up our armor. This thing is legendary. This is legendary. We don't need to do anything else. We can double pat that. And we'll have enough points, like if we need to use the ammo depot thing there, one time we'll be able to. So we probably won't need it, but we'll be able to at this point. So we have everything that we need, right? I want Casimirs. Yeah, but I mean, we'll have to drop them. We're gonna lose whatever we have in our tactical slot before we do the actual Legion boss fight. So I don't really care. Like the monkey's fine. We'll toss it down as we're doing the first whatever it's called when you fill up the bucket thing. Okay, so we did it. We don't have to like call again or do whatever. We just go to the next, and it's going to be Duga, right, or Ruka, or whatever. Right? Yeah. Should be. If it's not, I don't know. Something's wrong. Casey's is a gas station? Oh. Oh, and thank you, Harry, for subscribing as well. No, you don't have to watch the slides. No, we're here. I know you don't have to.
Still in one piece?
Okay, so we have,
Good.
I think, everything.
You've been here before, yes? I trust
Now, you got to
know
keep
your
in
way
mind,
to
it's
the
been a while
silo.
since I've done this, so
If those missiles
I
are
might be a
here,
little rusty on
that's where you find Ravenov.
the order of things
Target
and
confirmed
exactly
as
where
Omega. You're authorized
to go
engage.
when we're in. I mean, I'll figure it out, but... Oh, I got a second
Dead
monkey
body.
somehow.
Ravenov's calling card.
How did I get the second monkey? I
If
don't know.
those
We'll take
warheads
it.
do
Free
what we
monkeys.
think,
Free
then
monkeys
maybe
for everyone!
The Soviets
Mark, what's
would
up, man?
destabilize the West.
Too bad the second monkey bomb
One
didn't
of
register.
those impacts
Definitely walked over it.
Washington
I got it.
or
It
New
just
York.
showed up. I think it was like a little
Create an
glitch.
outbreak zone big enough to consume the East Coast.
So we're gonna go up
would
and
throw
over,
the
right?
West
And we
into
drop down,
chaos.
and then we hit the button,
It would end
and then we get the
Cold War.
cutscene where he's gonna ask me, "Hey,
But
where's
at a
Maxis?" When I'm
terrible cost.
playing as Maxis
We
standing there.
cannot let that happen.
So that's gonna be
Omega
goofy.
High destroyed.
So I think we go like this, and then we go.
Looks like
Oh, you know what? We can check here. Okay, by the way, so it's going to be D. D is first when we get to the cards.
Threat neutralized.
No, I was supposed to go in somewhere. And then over, I think through. I think I was supposed to go through. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go through, like, to, like, A, maybe? Let's try it. And now we'll drop down. And here it is. Yeah, okay. Thunder, what's up, man? Yeah, Outbreak, dude. We're back. Evil monkeys. This is one of the main reasons right here. I mean, it's not one of the main reasons, but it's just an example of why we need dedicated characters and not generic operators that we play as in the game. They're just trying to sell us skins so much that, like...
Requiem.
Where is Maxis?
Where is...
What do you mean?
Maxis?
Standing right in front of you, stupid.
Still being held by Requiem. They don't want me in the
But they could give us playable characters like Dempsey, like Bricktoff, and like whatever. And we could just buy different skins for them. We don't need... You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to have generic operators plus this, like, Maxis skin that we could buy. If you gave us a dedicated group of characters that we started to enjoy and like and, like, get into their story, and then you made it so we could buy different skins of them in their bundles, like, the Maxis skin is the only bundle I've literally ever bought for Call of Duty. I've not bought a single other one. I would have bought the Rick Grimes one in MW3, but you got that from doing the Battle Pass. The Michonne one, I'm not so crazy about getting anyway. And then when you realize that Rick has like 2 lines that he speaks the whole time, what do they give Michonne to do? Another 2 lines? Like, so what's, you know, what are you gonna do? Outbreak just feels too open compared to Modern Warfare Zombies. I don't know how to describe it. It's, you get lost in the kind of the midst of, it's boring. And it's very hard to create something like this to keep it engaging at all times without being overwhelming. And it's really hard to make it so that it's not boring in the middle of certain parts as well. It's a very hard thing to balance. And I think, for the most part, Modern Warfare Zombies got it right. So we're in B, right? So it's going to go DBA when I'm ready.
Do not worry about Requiem. It is the right thing
okay,
to do.
DBA with the keys at the end. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I have to activate the thing at the bottom, right? And then I can shoot the crystals?
I faced a far bigger horde.
Okay, so let's go up now. This is where we're going to use our monkeys, by the way. So it wouldn't have grown back yet, those crystals, I don't think. But the ones I shot there. But there are some on the wall, though, right? Yeah. So we got those. These ones won't come back in for another minute or so. So let's drop down. We got these. These ones here. I don't like going in here, but we'll do it. They do collapse on you pretty quickly. And too, anyway, when you're coming out.
Monkey bomb out. Single shot unleashes great destruction.
Kind of a waste there, but that's all right.
You should know who I am.
Okay, well. We need 4 more? There's 1. Let's just go back up top, and we'll start from there. I missed my revolver. Exactly, dude. It's like, oh, get over it, Rick. Even when you're carrying the tiers in MW3. I missed my revolver. Oh, you got 2 revolvers now. How about that? Just quit whining. Okay, so now we wait for this to be done. Then we go do the middle one, right? And that's where we get the mimic, and we just blast them with the Ethereum container. I don't know why, but go on. I don't need to kill all these. I don't know why.
Canister of Ethereum.
Canister of
Okay.
I just wasted my blast.
Maybe that's what we want to do.
Did I charge it back up? I did, okay. So we're good there. Now we just need to go through the middle and right here. Set these guys off a little bit. Down the hallway. Is that the hallway? Yes, it is. And get to your goddamn thing.
We secured the key.
I'm gonna go back to B. Is that where the whale sounds are, right? I need armor, don't I? No, it's not in here. Is it? Is it A? Or D? Shit. Not C. Let's go D. I think it's D. It's there. It's here. Yeah, it's right this one. Yeah. Okay. And then blast. And I'm gonna pick up in the air. Let's go over there. Jelly's in D. Yes, thank you.
You got its attention. Now, grab the key.
I just spam the hell out of my interact button, by the way. Rather than trying to actually find this thing, I just spin around and just interact. There he was.
That Ethereum works, Ravenov. We've recovered the key.
One more. We're making good time.
So this is who doesn't love a banana? All right, we need. I think that's going to be an A, right? And we need to be A for armor. We need armor. We're low. You could drop me some. You don't have to be stingy. I mean, you're an armor zombie. You guys are just not cool. Okay, let's go up. D is
Target drop. Your anger achieved nothing.
perks.
Mine,
Okay,
however.
we don't need perks. Drop down. Where's the tunnel? Not there. It is here, so we'll just chuck this out because we're gonna lose it anyway.
Go get them, monkey.
There we go.
An essence trap.
Someone has missed.
Oh, you can't keep extra armor. I keep thinking this is like MW3. I can't keep extra armor anyway, so doesn't matter. Let's keep an eye out for the monkey. We might have to go up top. Yeah, I mean, we definitely have to go up. I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
Who doesn't love a banana?
Target in range.
Target in range. Target captured.
There we go.
Looks like we trapped our monkey right now. Now, we have the key.
Oh, we gotta go
Хорошая
DBA.
работа. I have finished prepping the missiles. Just need to initiate launch sequence. Since you have keys, you should do the honors.
I will take that. It will come in very handy. So DBA. I think I went. No, I went the right one. So, bam.
You are worm food now.
D. Did that go off? D. Okay, we do need to hit the armor station real quick. And then if we can,
Yeah, obstructions. This fucking place. Now what? The hatches were clear when I arrived. Get to the surface
Okay.
and remove the obstructions.
we got
Do not
those.
wish to invert
And now it's
half of
just
Russia.
boss.
Not with us here, at least.
Let's do this, man.
What the hell? Look at the sky.
Sip of coffee time. Let's go.
No, this is different.
Don't forget to drop a like on the
Tempest.
stream if you haven't
What are they
already.
doing?
Let's do this. You forgot something? Oh no.
Mother of God. Did you know they could do that?
That's a big ass tempest.
It may be responsible for the obstruction. Kill. Perhaps that could destroy the crystals that block the hatch.
We might pop this thing super quick here. Give me the first one. Come on. Give me the first one. And they can't, gotta keep in mind, you can't break them when they're on the corners, only when they're down the straight lines, alleys. So now I can break them. There you go.
A stunning blow. Finally, we met.
I think it's doing. What are those things?
Like true Russian, you
Got one or two shots in it afterwards.
If you destroy the orb, destroy the crystal.
Get out of the Dark Aether.
Still 2 more to go.
And we want to...
Are you scared of me?
Oh, where'd he go?
Your death brings me at least some joy.
Why are you not...
Your numbers mean so very little. what I'm capable of.
Where'd it go? I'm weak. Can you please put the fire? Where the hell is? Oh my god. Here. Oh, now you move?
Enemy casualty.
Armor. Ow. Go. That's 2. Oh.
Another crystal destroyed. Yes. We may yet live to see another day.
There is still one left.
Throwing
Time
Molotov.
is running out.
Get down, ugly.
Oh. Plenty of time. Down here, nice. Pop it. Should be it. There we go.
The crystals are destroyed. Hoorah! Hatch is clear
Take
for
off,
missile
Hoser.
launch.
Good. Send these missiles to the bottom of the ocean. No one should possess such
Let's go. While this cutscene is playing, I am going to go refill my coffee. Thank you. I'll be right back.
So, according to Agent Maxis, y'all need a ride out of here. I reckon Weaver's pretty pissed at her going behind his back and all, but there weren't no way I was gonna leave y'all hanging.
Alright. Yay, we did it. Raptor 1 is the real G. I mean, he's the only one we really got to know. And we'll start it up right away. Outbreak so low. Oh boy. Jeez, don't you hate it when you get a text from your mom that's like, it's this long, and you're like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on? And it's from over an hour ago, like making sure everything's okay. Like, okay, it's fine. She doesn't email. She texts, but they're email length. Everything's fine, so I'll get back to her tomorrow. Legion looks way cooler than the Worm. I don't know. The Worm looks kind of cool. I mean, I think Legion looks pretty damn cool. Like, I think that's a relatively high bar, to be honest with you. Like, the Legion boss fight is a pretty cool boss fight. I think the Worm looks all right, though. I think the Worm looks pretty cool when he comes up. Like when he, yeah, I'm okay with the Worm. I gotta be honest. I hope season 2 is done. We don't get a third Worm. I think we are, though.
Time to go to work.
To be honest with you, Mark, which I agree. Like I don't think we need any more of that. I don't. You know, there was the whole Mr. Dalek JD reported that he was on a like a content creator call with Activision, and one of the questions they asked were, you know, was there any new types of enemies coming to Modern Warfare Zombies? And they said no. So, I mean, that means if they're going to do another boss fight of any kind, it would be another Worm boss. Almost guaranteed. Which, to me, would kind of suck. I mean, it's not that... I think it's a decent enough boss. I mean, it's kind of disappointing at the end of Act 3, although it's... it was a little bit disappointing of how easy it was to beat the Worm, but at the same time, it's like you want to be able to get it done first try, and you can definitely get that done first try. So it's kind of nice in that sense, and you know, that's why when those guys were here about a week ago, like came in the stream, like, hey, can you help us with the Act 3 boss? Like, you really can do it yourself, man. It's not going to be hard. And they kept asking so much so that I thought they were just kind of messing with me, and then I hopped on and we actually did it, and it was cool. Like, it went well, and they were good guys. But they were kind of even shocked, like, how easy it was to beat. Like, oh, that's it? It's like, when you know what to do, especially on that boss fight, where you can literally be in the building, pop out, shoot, pop back in, buy more armor if you need it, you know, refill your ammo, your gas grenades, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's so easy. But just doing like a for a storyline mission kind of a thing, like, it's not, I don't think that was the worst thing ever. The red worm at the end, the USB stick Easter egg,
that's really all you have?
like that worm is ridiculous. And this is coming from a solo player, you know, how hard it is to beat him solo. I forgot about this. That gets crazy hard. But I mean, that's what I'm gonna start doing probably next week, is just really kind of focusing on that. If you guys want to play, by the way, next week and do the red worm boss, like, be here in the streams, because I'm definitely gonna be doing that. Like, that's the entire goal for next week. It's just getting the final schematics from the red worm. If you weren't here yesterday, I did the tier 5 stuff, so I got all that done. If you're like, wait a minute, why are you just getting this stuff done now? I did that like 2 months ago. Like, I know. I basically missed like a month and a half from being sick and going on vacation. So, so I got way behind, and then I was trying to do everything solo. It just wasn't working out, and then just some bad luck stuff happened. Anyway, if you want to do the red worm, if you don't have all the schematics, or even if you do and you just want to help out, you want to play on stream, be here next week, because we will definitely be doing the USB Easter egg. So be here, be square. Go change your underwear. Hey. By the way, still loving watching the reruns of The Walking Dead this weekend. Is it Sunday? The 25th. When's the 25th? Today's 23. Yeah, Sunday is the Rick and Michonne show. There's no way I'm going to get caught up, because I'm only on season 3 right now. So there's no, I mean, unless I literally got off stream now and watched for the next 48 hours straight, would I be able to catch up before the show starts. And I was thinking to like just record it, and then I'll watch it later after I catch up, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to watch it. At least the first episode, and then maybe by even episode 2, I might even be caught up. At least with where Rick's story ended from the original series. Michonne obviously went through the whole season. I mean, the whole show, right?
so
Which was like
much
11
more than you know.
seasons-ish, something like that. So, I'm not caught up yet, but whatever. No, yeah, exactly, Mitchell. Act 2 was harder. Act 2 was way harder. The Shepherd mission was way harder. How often do I upload? Videos just kind of depend. I mean, I actually need to start focusing more on that and less on streaming. I really think I need to switch to Twitch for my streaming, because I don't want to. It gets to be a little bit much, I think, for the amount that I want to. Because I enjoy streaming is what I enjoy doing the most.
Get down, ugly.
Videos are what will get you the most subscribers, get you the most, you know, ad revenues and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. So it's actually really what I should be more focused on, but I'm way more focused on the actual streaming just because that's what I like. I like to play. You know, I'm not crazy about describing everything always necessarily. I'd rather just play. But so uploading my schedule is just kind of weird, and also depends on what's new. Is there anything worth knowing? Should I put out a video about this explaining that? Should I make a, you know, a guide on this or whatever? But streaming, I stream usually like 5 days a week, sometimes more, sometimes less, but about 5 days a week. You know what I've completely stopped doing is shorts. Like and shorts are actually a really good way to kind of pad your stats, get more subscribers and everything. I really should. Why can't you just run through that? I haven't uploaded a short in a while. Like a while. And I really should. It's also gonna be like, for me, I try not to just make stuff as well. Like gotta keep my revenue up and my, you know, make sure you guys don't forget about me. I mean, I stream, you know, like if you're forgetting about me and I stream every day, that's nothing I can do about that. You guys just aren't into it, you know what I mean? But I don't like to just make videos on things just to make videos, or shorts or whatever, just to make them. I think, you know, the only what I want to do is like, oh, I think this is interesting, or I think this is fun, or I think you guys would like to know, or something like that. So, I don't know, there's something about this game too, like where it doesn't really lend itself too naturally to short form videos. I mean, I know that people do them and they're out all the time, but it's not the kind of stuff that I have been finding typically interesting for the most part.
Sentry turret established.
So I don't know. But I think I really should switch over to Twitch for streaming and just make videos over here, because if I'm streaming and putting out videos on a, like, for me, because again, I like to stream like 5 days a week or so-ish.
Didn't even feel it.
And then the videos is on top of it. It gets to be a little bit much for a lot of people. Like, they feel like I'm just killing their subscription feed with me, you know, more me. I'm trying to place these down, these markers down like it's
destination
MW3.
marked.
And it's not MW3. Oh my god, I keep forgetting. Drive with the sticks only. It's just weird to do that. Okay, let's do that. That's another MW3 thing I did there, as I just walked up to it to try to and I just hit it, like I activated it, because it automatically, you know, in MW3, it's if you haven't pack a punch, it's gonna pack a punch at once. If you have the cash, if you do it for the second time, it's gonna hit, you know. You don't have to choose like, oh yeah, no, I want to do that one. I think we're gonna put Shatterblast on again. It's the most fun thing to use, I think, for an ammo mod. We're not stuck. We're not stuck.
These modules collect raw Ethereum essence from the infected.
I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. It's so hard to not use the triggers, like to try to use the triggers to drive. And it's just because I've been playing so much Modern Warfare 3. And you have to, you know, you're using vehicles all the time in that game to get around. That's another dude. I can't wait to have the. Well, I shouldn't say I can't. Wait. I have like 3 scorchers in my gear in that game that I can use. Does it go this way? Yeah, it goes to the parking lot, right?
ECMs have fired. Watch the sky for their descent.
But it'd be nice to have like the schematics for it, and then we're gonna get the VR11 schematic in season 2.5, right? Oh, this is.
Get clear. That exhaust has killed far more
I thought this was the
people than
HVT.
you. Wait for the plasma field.
Establishing plasma field perimeter.
It's weird just going back
Plasma
like
field
to this
perimeter
instead of
established.
things being. They're very similar, but just different enough, like in kind of every aspect, that it just keeps messing me up. And the driving thing is really doing it
at
for me.
50%. Essence capacity.
Don't use your triggers at all to drive in this game. You just use your sticks. And it's really weird.
Capacity at maximum. Beginning conversion process. Conversion complete.
No.
There's still much to learn about this process. Secure the object and move to the other module.
Essence capacity at 25%.
Gosh, now I'm thinking about getting fried chicken when I go to the store tonight.
Essence
Damn you, Harry.
capacity at 50%.
Sounds like
Capacity
it.
at 75%.
Like the, you know how they make the stuff in the belly.
Essence capacity at maximum.
Funnel right in. Yes, feed me, please, feed me.
Alongside your fallen brother.
Conversion complete.
It's all good, man. You got me thinking about it though. Like I haven't had fried chicken forever. I don't have the secondary gun. Oh, we don't need it for this one actually. We're fine with that. It's really good for. And I didn't even use it that much. Normally I would use it more in the Legion boss. Down on the silos, activating the.
The beacon's nearby. Activate when ready.
Marking waypoint coordinates.
Let's go do the extra stuff. Just because it's been a very long time since we've done all these, so why not? FYI, in Cold War, you don't run faster with fists out. Is that true? Actually, you know what? There's certain attachments too, like where you actually run faster with your gun out. It's hard not to.
There
though,
was
man.
no
It's like
hope,
old habits,
nor
dude.
mercy for you.
Just gotta. It gives you that motion. It looks like you're really motoring though, you know.
This is not over. It never was.
This can't go unanswered, team. Get us some retribution.
For zombies, I'm gonna go with BO3 and Infinite Warfare. But like best, I mean, that's my top 2. BO3 number 1, Infinite Warfare 2. Honestly, I'd probably put. Shoot, what would be 3? I don't know. For me, honestly, I think it might be BO4, like over BO2, because of the solo aspect of it. You know, you're not able to do so much in BO2 solo.
You are weak and pathetic.
Although I do like Cold War as pure fun, like it's not overly involved. I don't know. I think I'd go with BO4. Oh, have a good night, Eric. Appreciate you, man.
Do you know
When you're like
who I
GG's, I was like,
am?
what? Oh, what? What do you mean? Like, oh, you like BO4 too? he's out. I can't help but I like chicken wings. I know, man. Okay, I guess we're gonna
Destination
go.
marked.
Where's my money in the sky? Sky money. Sky money. Wasn't there some kind of like achievement or something for getting 4 of these in a row or in one jump or something? Did I see something? I thought I saw something purple here. There was so much. There was like some piece of intel up there because you have to use the jump pad that sometimes spawns here and to get up top there. I mean, you can use whatever jump pad, whatever, but I used the one that was right here. There's like something over here. There's something right up here. There's like an ether rocket up here. I mean, it's not going to be there. I don't know. I'm going to go check, but like right in that corner up there. Dude, that aim assist. I was trying to aim up there and it literally wouldn't let me.
Hostile down.
I think we want, well, if we can get a wonder weapon, it'd be a nice little secondary to bring in
Setting
for
rally
this,
point.
this boss. Mitchell is BO3, Cold War, BO2, World at War, BO1, IW, World War II, BO4, last one. Oh, BO4 hater. I mean, when I say BO4, I'm almost exclusively talking about the Chaos maps, by the way. I genuinely don't care for the ether maps in that game. So when I say BO4, I mean that's like the added bonus to me is that you have the ether crew stuff. The cutscene, obviously from Blood, is incredible. But I don't like the map, and I don't like the Easter egg. Alpha Omega, I think, is a mess. And Tag is okay, but it's mostly boring. And the Chaos Crew stuff I like a lot. Dead of the Night is an awesome map. A lot of people don't like the Easter egg itself because of how many parts there are and how many locations they can spawn in. I'm okay with it. It doesn't really bother me. But the map itself, I think, is pretty awesome. 9 is a very good map. Good Easter egg as well. Walmart used to sell these really good salt and vinegar wings. Really? Challenge for 3 in one jump? Oh, okay.
Marking waypoint coordinates.
I like BO4 very much. It got me. It got Morse code. Wow. Yeah.
Hope you rot.
I like the perk system. I hate the perk system. Voyage of Despair I love a lot though, and I know a lot of people don't like that map. I do. I like it a lot. And what's the other Chaos map? What the hell's the other Chaos map? 9, Voyage, Dead of the Night. Oh my god. I'm spacing. 9, Voyage, Dead of the Night. And... Ancient Evil. Thank you. Yes, jeez. See, I know a lot of people love Ancient Evil and they think that's like the best map on BO4, and I very much disagree. That map, like the layout is fine. It's cool when you ride Pegasus for the first time, but it's annoying pretty much after that first day that you have to kind of separate. It's like, you know, riding the Dragon in Garad. It looks cool the first time and it's very impressive. It's like, whoa, it's one of those kind of moments. But then it's just what? We gotta fly over there, we gotta wait. I mean, I think you can actually skip that scene. You can like just spam your A button or something, and you actually will skip it. Garage, you have to go through the animation. But the saturation of the colors on that is turned up to like 1,000,000. And it's just, there's so much stuff, like junk everywhere. Just like piled with stuff and stuff and stuff and more stuff. And it looks terrible to me. Like, if it was cleaned up a bit, to be honest with you, I would like it a lot better. It's one of the things I hate about Alpha Omega is it's just garbage everywhere. It's literal garbage all over the place. It looks terrible. And it's going with the theme of the map. I get it. It's not all about, it doesn't have to be pretty. I get it, but it just I don't
Setting rally
like.
point.
You know, a map is a place where I want whether I like it or not. It's a large portion of how much I like it. Jeez, I don't know. I can't talk about it. Is how much time do I want to spend just hanging out on this map? And for me, Ancient Evil just looks so bad. Again, the color saturation is just, it hurts your eyes. And it hurts your sense of taste as well. It's just bad. I mean, the layout and everything is good. The Easter egg is good. I'm not crazy about that boss fight. I don't know. It's a little bit different, you know, with the various islands that you have to hop to and whatever. It's like, eh. It's all right. But I don't know. It's never been my favorite. But again, I'm the person that likes. I really like Voyage of Despair, and most people really don't. So take that for whatever it's worth. Wait a second. There it is. Get our armor, so we're set there. Not the next round, but the next round after that, we can actually start looking for the stuff. No, give me the. I'm not gonna do the 500. I just saw the money there. I kind of like Classified. It's nice and simple. Yeah, I agree. It's a good map for high rounders, and obviously the Easter egg, quote unquote, is the getting to round 150, which I did not do, and I will never do.
Node nearby. That crystal's accelerating the Ethereum infestation.
Spending that much time sitting in a chair is just not my thing, man.
Strike team, find the power
All right, let's
node.
go
Move
kill
on my
trees.
waypoint.
BO4 is one that I play the least out of like all the games that I actually do play, though, because it's the only one that I only have on PlayStation, and I'm almost always on Xbox. So just from that sheer fact alone, I'm playing it very often. I don't have anything against the PlayStation. I'm not a Sony hater. Definitely not a Sony fan. Dude, aim assist, I'm telling you, really, they gotta light up. Jesus. I'm trying to aim at this dude, and it literally yanked my aimer down. Right to the ground.
You are weak and pathetic.
I'm not smoking them as fast this time. You know what? The only difference between this and last game was I had legendary by now. And that's how fast we beat it with legendary. I think that's the big difference. They just kind of reused this guy for a whole lot of stuff, didn't they? Firebase Z. You know, we get him after the round 30 spawn, you know, for the holdout or defense or whatever it's called, you know, on the beaches. And then he's also the boss fight in Firebase Z. And then he's in this throughout, like they added him as a kind of mini boss that you can do. I don't want any of these. He's in D Machina. You can see him in D Machina walking in the forest. I mean, I think that was a pretty cool little Easter egg to find him after round 40 in the swamp area. I'm totally okay with that one. And then he's also the boss fight in the Easter egg we're doing now, the Raptor 1 Easter egg or whatever. I don't know what the mission is called. You got a lot of use, man. Big old tree. They just kept putting them in. They're like, oh, we love trees. Very environmentally friendly. America is. I mean, you're killing the tree, so I guess that's not that friendly, but. And Legion. I mean, honestly, it would have made it less special if they just kept putting him in. Like that would have sucked. I'm glad they didn't. They shouldn't have put the tree in 4 different things. I mean, again, they made it during a pandemic. I understand. I am so curious about the new game, man, this year. I am. We'll see. I am super curious, though. I'm very, very hopeful. I'm also extremely nervous about how it's going to turn out. And it's not because Cold War was bad. I liked Cold War quite a lot. It was fairly simple. I don't like that everything except for D Machine was reused for multiplayer in the campaign. I didn't like that at all. I don't want my zombies to have anything really to do with the actual Call of Duty game that it's a part of. I don't care, except for the guns. Like, other than that, I don't care. It never was like that in the past. Nothing about, speaking of BO4, nothing about Ancient Evil that has to do with Black Ops 4, the multiplayer, or, there was no campaign for that game, but you know what I mean. So, or BO3, or any of them for that matter. So it's like, Orders of the Worm of Cold War. I mean, pretty much, yeah. I think Gulf will turn out great. I mean, for me, and some people really, like, it's the core of the game that kind of sets everything up for them. I am not one of those people. I flat out don't care if they make another campaign, ever. I play it one time, I do it on stream, and then I'll never think of it again. You can't, I mean, don't bother asking me, like, specifics. I don't even remember people's names from the campaign. Like, we got, as an operator in Modern Warfare 3, the lady who was in the trailer. Like, I guess she was in the campaign as well, but I remember her from the trailer. At the end of the Zombies trailer, the first one that we got was the Kayev, and that's where we found out Weaver and Carver and Gray, I think Dr. Gray was there, had died around that little table with the Ethereum canisters and everything. And she was on the helicopter at the end with Soap, right? With Soap there and Rabinov. She was on it, like it was available as a bundle or in the battle pass this season, right? Something like that. Not a clue what her name is, man. I could not tell you.
More will be needed. Much more. And
I don't care either. Like, I'm sure she's a great lady, and the actor is probably wonderful. Just campaign is. And apparently the campaign is going to be this year. The Treyarch new one is going to be a lot like the one it was this year, with the open world kind of aspect to it. Calling it open world is a little misleading. It's just kind of a bigger area, really, than it is open world. I didn't have a problem with it for the last game, as far as that goes. Like, it's not a... Again, I just don't get worked up about the campaign one way. I never missed it in Black Ops 4. I was never like, oh my god, I can't believe it. Didn't care. I like the Advanced Warfare campaign. That was good as far as like campaigns go. Like, I enjoyed that one. It's a good story, good cinematics.
That crystal is
BO3 was a horrific, absolutely horrific campaign. It was so bad. I don't even remember anything about it other than I remember playing through it and thinking, like, I have no idea what's going on right now. Like, I have no clue what the hell is happening here. And I don't think it's my fault. Like, I think it's the game's fault that I don't know what's happening. It was just a mess. IW campaign? I just played that not that long. I think it was this past summer, right? I played that for the first time. I did it on stream because I had never done it, and it's one of those that is talked about as being maybe the best campaign that they've Call of Duty's ever had. And I flat out disagree with that after playing through it that one time. But I mean, I played the COD 4 campaign, and that was good. It was short, but it was good. Like, you know, got the mission with the sniper and all that kind of stuff, like all gillied up. Like, that was some good stuff. Again, Advanced Warfare was good. But none of those really get me going like, oh man, what a great game. I can remember that campaign. So, like, maybe if I, you know, when I was like, if I started playing it when I was 10 or something, like, getting into the story, and it really kind of hooked me, maybe there would be more to it. When I, you know, if it got me when I was really, you know, much younger. Like, but for me, it was just, it used to be all about multiplayer. And then I found out about zombies. I was like, oh, okay. This is what I want to do now. Remember when this holdout used to be like one of the missions, or whatever they're called in this objectives? You'd be like, oof. Dude, if you get that on round 5, it's gonna be rough, but you'll be all right. Because you know you got to round 10. You had the exfil after round 10 for the Dark Ops challenge. And it was like, ooh, man, I don't know. And then it was like, which map did you get it on? Because then it would be different. Like, if you got the one on Golova in the train station, it's like, ooh, that one's all right, but it's a little small. And they can spawn on both sides of you, and blah blah blah. And then there's the one on Alpine where we're on now. So you were like in the bathhouse or the sauna type place. Like that one was all right because you had more room to move around in. You could run around. Like, remember those days? See, everything's hard when you first try it, man. It's hard at the beginning, but then once you just play it a little bit, all of a sudden, that stuff that used to be so difficult is now just absolute breeze. Like, you don't even think about it. I remember doing the, you know, like the first day that the challenge came out, at least that we were aware of it. Do the exfil on round 10 or after round 10 or whatever it was, and it was on this map, as a matter of fact. The exfil site was right there, and I was running up from the, like, I called it in down at the bottom of the hill, and then the site that I got was over here. And remember, like, I didn't have a I don't remember, maybe I took a snowmobile like halfway up the hill or something and it damaged whatever, I don't know. But I remember running from like the ski slopes up to over here and like checking behind me every once in a while, and like seeing like this massive trail of zombies behind me, like, oh man, I gotta get there, and then you gotta clear, you know, the landing area too. Like, you didn't just have to get there and get on and get out, you had to clear it. Exfilling is one of the best things that this game did, by the way. I think it's just, it's such a small overall kind of a thing. Like, you're able to leave the game without dying when you had to die in the game always before that. And it's a small thing. It's like, what's the big deal? You complete everything, just, you know, kill yourself, just quit, do whatever. But I don't like to just ever have my guy just die off. I don't like doing it. And with this game now, that it's like, okay, you don't have to. You can get, you know, you have to go to every 5th round or whatever it is, like 11 to 16 to 21, you know, whatever. But you can actually just, your guy made it out. You didn't have to die. They didn't have to, or quit. You just made it out. It was a great idea, I think. And initially, it was one of those things that had me really worried. I thought it was going to be like, I thought zombies were going to be very campaign-like when they started talking about like the exfil thing, because I thought it was going to be something you were able to like just kind of continue as a like an ongoing story, the way they had described it initially. And it made, because I like I just said, I'm not much of a campaign fan. So when they were describing it like that, I was like, oh, that's gonna suck, dude. Like, don't turn zombies into campaign mode. That would be awful. And so I was really worried about it. But then when I realized what it was actually like, especially for like when you're grinding camos and stuff, it was great. So around 26 or 31, and then exfil. present, or you're leveling up guns or doing whatever. Like, it was just the best way to do it. Anyway, it's a very small thing overall, I think, like addition, but a very, very, very welcome one. It's 15. Okay, so dude, I'm getting massive amounts of stick drift here. Oh, we'll wait. We're looking at boy dream of being a hero. IW made it look like that was their campaign. I don't. I haven't had that quest on here. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, so we're going to round 3. So now we need to do the. Remind me. We need to find the portals to jump through. I don't know. It was, you know, quote unquote innovative because you could choose kind of which mission you wanted to do, right? You didn't have to just. It wasn't completely linear. You could choose. Oh, let's go do this one. Then we'll do that one later. And they were kind of like side objectives. You didn't have to do those things. And I think maybe that's why people enjoyed it as well. But I mean, they're kind of all like that, aren't they? Like they're all hero stories to one degree or another.
Bring the dimensional disruptor online.
I feel like I don't have as much cash in this game.
I snuff out the light of your existence.
Maybe we're just not getting the same. Okay, let's go do this.
Marking waypoint coordinates.
Yeah, we'll get the free perk from doing this. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's always sad when you go, no new transmissions. Like, can you imagine though if they just like dropped a couple of new transmissions in without saying anything to anybody? Just like this summer leading up to the new game. And that's how we got like a little hint or like an early trailer for Gulf War Zombies. That would be actually kind of cool. But they would have to literally just slip it in. Like, genuinely don't tell anybody. Oh, I forgot about Abominations being in this game then. We didn't get a single one last game. Dude, he just messed up. The Abomination just totally wrecked the Mango there. Dude, I fight massive ones of you every day. You're nothing to me. You're just a little puppy. Look at you. Look at you. I didn't drop anything either. Maybe we get a schematic. Oops. Of course, it's a perk that I already have. All right. Have you seen All Quiet on the Western Front? You know what? I don't think I actually have. Maybe we'll get some backstory for the jellyfish. I don't think I actually have seen All Quiet on the Western Front, Harry. You know, I think it's actually, I believe I have it on my my watch list. I have so many things to get to, like, and I'm in the middle. Well, not even in the middle. I'm in like a third of the way in. Not even. Like I said, I'm trying, you know, rewatching The Walking Dead because I want to catch up with the new series. It starts Sunday. Okay, there was an upgrade quest. Well, quest, you know what I mean?
Setting rally point.
Dude, I have so many things. I was talking about this with some friends of mine not too long ago. Like, we got started talking about, oh, what are you watching? Anything good? And blah, blah, blah on Netflix, Hulu, whatever the hell. And I was like, oh, we started talking about it. I was like, oh, yeah, I know that one. Yeah, I've got that on my watch list. And another buddy starts talking about this other show. I was like, no, I don't think I've heard of it. He started describing it. I'm like, oh, that sounds familiar. Oh, yeah. No, I have that one on my watch list. I definitely have that one on my watch list, yeah. And there's like 5, 6, 7 things like ended up being like, yeah, I've got it on my watch list. Like there's so many, like we're just collecting, to watch later. Like I've got it, it's in my backpack, but I'm not pulling it out yet. You know what I mean? Like all these little things I got it for later. There's like so many things to try to jump into, and it gets a little daunting when you're like, if you're about to start a series, and it's like, okay. Because if the show is great, it's cool, but you're gonna be watching for a while, right? But it's still okay because it's a great show. But if it's pretty good, it actually kind of sucks because it's probably, if it's good enough, it's probably gonna get you to keep watching. And then you watch a show of 5 seasons or 4 seasons or however many goddamn seasons that you kind of like. It's pretty good, but you're not crazy about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, there's just so many things. Some people have a theory of jellyfish, but apothecans would evolve.
This was only a matter of time.
Maybe. I don't know. It seems a little sketchy to me, though. I mean, they're in the Dark Aether. See, the whole thing with the Dark Aether is, like, we're still, this whole game was supposed to take us into like a new thing, but it's not. It's the Dark Aether storyline. So we went from the Aether story to the Dark Aether story, and at the end of BO4, like, not all of it was ruined. Like, they were banished. Like, the actual group that was there sitting around the campfire, they died. But there are a million other versions of Dempsey, Richthofen, Tack, Nikolai, all that. As well as many other Eddies and Samanthas and whatever, and Fluffies and whatever, because it's the Dark Aether, the million different worlds that they created by staying alive somehow, and creating all these different timelines, and then all that stuff just got banished to the Dark Aether, so it wasn't bleeding over into the real world anymore, or it wasn't our world anymore. So the Dark Aether still exists. So all that stuff can still come back in this game. So like when you say like it's possible that the apothecans evolved into the jellyfish, like, I mean, you can't dismiss it out of hand. It's a little bit silly sounding, but it's possible. Dumbass me just realized I was like an hour behind. Uh-oh. What do you mean an hour behind? Oh, in the stream? I thought you were supposed to go meet somebody. I thought you were going for coffee. That's what you were talking about. And then you just realized like you were an hour behind and you completely missed them, and they were at the coffee shop or whatever. They thought you blew them off. But you were an hour behind in the stream. Yeah, I've done that before, plenty of times. I mean, I don't know about plenty of times. I've done that. Where's this last one? Where the hell? Dude, tell me there's no way I'm missing it. Here. Can't wait for Swedish versus Redworm again. No, well, you just beat the boss. Oh! That's what you were talking about, coffee. I thought you were going for coffee. I thought you were like, alright, peace, I'm out of here. Going for coffee with, the wife or some friends or whatever. Eric. Okay, we're going there.
Destination marked.
Let's take a little jumpy jump, because we're going to try to grab some cash on the way. Cash money. I just miss like having Easter eggs to do and like discover little things. MW3 is really not oh, there it was. Not really about that. I mean, it's got its things, but not really, and it's... I don't know. I'm looking forward to getting back to round-based. And I'm not shitting on MW3's mode of, like, you know, the Outbreak kind of mode. Again, I think it's a nice change of pace, to be honest with you. Every once in a while. I don't want it to replace round-based, but it's nice to change the pace. I just wish that... It just seems like now that they're not really paying attention to us anymore. Again, us being zombie players.
This is my trust to kill your kind.
But always just seem to, what's up, monkey? They always just seem to just blow us off at a certain point, just like, screw it. We don't care if there's actual real zombies in there. Which is wild. Well, whatever. We talked about this the other day as well. I feel like I repeat myself so much here. You guys must be sick of me all the time.
Why do you refuse to obey?
But again, it's that streamlining. It's the vanilla,
I have faced a far
everything,
bigger
you
horde.
know, corporate kind of make it for everybody, not for any, but in doing so, you make it so it's really not for anybody. So you don't have the passion involved. It's like, yeah, anybody could hop in, but nobody in there is like super into it. Whereas in the past, like, zombies was a super niche kind of a thing, but the people that were into it were fucking into it, man. Like
Your
the Evil Dead
presence here
2
was
or
undesirable.
Rocky Horror Picture Show, whatever, you know, like the cult classic kind of stuff. That's what zombies was, and they're trying to make it. They're trying to make it a Disney movie, you know. They're trying to make it for everybody, or like 2.5 Men or something, you know. Was the Bazinga show? What the hell am I getting hit by? You know what I'm talking about, right? And they really ought to just going back to making it a more of a niche cult kind of a aspect to the game. And you can't, I'll never hear like, you know, oh, but they were trying to make more money. Like, dude, Zombies Chronicles $50 DLC was the best-selling DLC ever at the time. Ever. And it's $50 DLC. It's the price of the actual game. You know, games cost $60 at the time. And they're charging $50 for this DLC, and it was the best-selling DLC ever. Period. Not just for Call of Duty at the time. It's since been surpassed, but as far as I'm aware, it's still the best-selling Call of Duty DLC ever. So, I really, really, really would love for them to go back to being more of, you know, the multiplayer is for everybody. Or at this point, Warzone's for everybody, or most people, or whatever.
Target reacquired southeast of your position.
And the zombies is more of the kind of the cult classics, you know, type zone thing over there in their own lane. But they gotta like do it every year. Like this, I just wanted to go back to having all the studios, each of the 3 studios, with each new title, just make a zombie. It's okay that like if we get an Exo Zombies once in a while, it's not great, or it might just be bad. You guys know me. I don't like Exo Zombies. Really, kind of. I mean, I wouldn't say at all, but for the most part, I really don't like it. But it's not that there's no value there, or like even just to have that kind of something to do for that year. But then occasionally you do get a great mode, like IW Zombies. And again, I'm not the biggest World War II fan, really, at all. But there are plenty of people out there that legit like that as their favorite Zombies game because they like the horror aspect to it. Like they truly made a horror game. Out of that, rather than with IW, which like I'm almost a cartoon, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying that in a good way. Black Ops Zombies, you know, with the characters being kind of silly and funny. All of them have, you know, their quippy one-liners that are really funny and good. So they, you know, have the humor, and just with again, I think this is the Glenn Schofield effect. who was in charge of Sledgehammer at the time. And he's a big horror guy. Alright, now... Wait a second. I have to go through 3 of these, right? Okay, there's one. Ooh, I was gonna come up just short. I should basically have not touched my stick, and I think I went flying right through it. Okay, I see 2. And this one would be like heading down the hill. Hard to see, always this one. Okay, now I see it. This one is so hard for me to see. I always panic on that one because I can never make it out right away. Red Worm boss. Fight ranked in terms of difficulty. There it goes. I was like, did I miss it? Pick it up, please.
That comms device must
Okay.
be from Ravenoff. We've been waiting for his contact.
Mephistopheles is still the hardest.
Off you go.
It probably, I would... See, the weird thing about doing the Red Worm boss, like really kind of everything with Modern Warfare 3, are you doing it straight or are you doing it with the glitches? Because if you're doing it with like the glitches and stuff, like it's not that bad, right?
In history.
But if you're trying to do it straight, it's super friggin' hard. So this is solo I'm talking about, by the way. Solo. So like if you if you're in there with 6 people, yeah, it's gonna be way easier. And that's not what I'm talking about. I mean, I just did the Legion boss fight, and I didn't. I mean, in fairness, I've done it quite a few times, but I mean, I did it without really even thinking about it. You know, it's just fairly easy at this point for me to do. But the Red Worm is hard, man. It's just the amount of damage that you have to do to it, the amount of time it takes, to get that damage done. And it's kind of weird because, again, in that game, it's not like each individual game you can earn enough, like, oh, I got my perks that I need, and I got my gun pack-a-punch or whatever. Like, you've got to have your schematics all up to snuff, and again, this is where the glitching stuff comes in. Like, are you doing it legit? Are you not? Do you have the right weapon? So, like, in most games, you could just load in with, okay, this is the good gun. The M16 is the good gun against Legion. Great. In MW3, it's you want to bring in the VR11. But, I mean, I've had the VR11 one time. So if you're doing the glitches to get that and have, like, 5 of them, and you can just always replenish it, well, it's not that hard. So it's kind of hard to say. If we were talking about like if you're doing it straight, if you're doing it legit, it might be number 2 all time. Aliens and zombies, zombie clowns. They're pretty. Oh, Spaceland. Are we talking about here? I love Spaceland. Man. Dempsey has the best lines. Eddie has the. Wait a second. So we're going in this coming round here. This is like. This is it. Do I need anything else?
Ravenoff, are you there?
Can't triple pap yet.
Finally, a strong signal. Weaver, your team must head to the area near the sanatorium. I will explain further when they arrive.
I feel like I should be triple pap for this, but I don't know. No, here it is. Dempsey has the best lines. Eddie has the best voice. Nikolai has the best character. Ooh. Tech has the best backstory. Oh. Talking about flying through the area. I watched Glitches Queen for a reason. Yeah, I mean, I get it. The most annoying boss, right?
Strike team.
That one honestly, like, I think one of the things IW did a really great job with is boss fights in general. I love the Attack of the Reactor thing boss fight. I think it's a great boss fight. The alien boss in Spaceland, I think, is a great boss fight. The Kevin Smith, Ultimate Slasher boss in Rave is not great, but it's a cool kind of being on the island, doing it there, having the boss fight arena kind of over there, which is also actually part of the map, but like the kind of incorporation of it is fine with the colors, the Rave colors and everything, and different modes. Like, it's not bad. It's not. It's definitely not the best, but it's not bad. Shaolin. I don't like that the Rat King is on. You have to fight him a few times on the map before you actually fight him in the boss fight. And you're not. I mean, you do actually have to fight him. Like, you do have to take him down. You have to shoot him as well. But for the most part, the boss fight is not him. It's the other stuff in there, right? So it's a little like it is, but it's not. Kind of a half and half kind of a deal. And then the Beast boss fight, I hate. I really do. I don't like it. And you can still cheese it. You get the EVR. You put the, what is it, Ego Trip or whatever Fate and Fortune card it's called. Get them before they even come out of the crates. But, I mean, that's totally cheesing it, which is fine. I've done it a bunch of times myself. But it's not necessarily the way it's supposed, quote unquote, supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Move on my waypoint.
But yeah, because if you're doing it kind of straight, that boss fight sucks.
You underestimate me. You always have.
MW3 had the best boss fights in my mind. Four very different ones. I don't know. They're all right. It was kind of their real first game at doing boss fights, so in that sense they did all right. But like the Shadows of Evil boss fight, you don't really fight the boss. You just shoot him until he goes over a thing, and you got to worry about the Margwas. DE, it's the Keeper, but you don't ever fight the Keeper. You fight the Panzers and the zombies that are the skeletons and the dogs and the skulls that are flying. So you're not really fighting a boss again. I mean, it has its lightning attack, but that's kind of it. And like the Zetsubo boss, I mean, that's one of the lamest boss fights ever. And again, you're really not fighting a boss so much as you're just, you've got the Thrashers, which I fighting throughout the map as well. And again, when you're doing that, like when I don't want my boss to be on the map that you're playing before. Like I want it to be specific to. I never picked up a secondary, did I? I mean, I just have this still.
Body dropped.
BO4 boss fights over BO3? I think so.
Revenge tastes sweet.
And then the Nikolai boss is like, that's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. And then the Revelations boss fight is the same as Shadows, so nah, I gotta disagree with that one. It's kind of one of those that it's like almost tricking you because it's not doing what it really kind of says it is. Because those first two boss fights, like I was just talking about, they're not really, you're not really fighting those bosses. They're there,
Destination marked.
but they're just kind of there. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit deceiving, I think. I don't know. You're free to disagree. I'll let you disagree. How about that? I'll allow it. How dare you come into my stream and disagree with me, you sons of bitches. What would you do if you just died now in game? I've done everything in this game so many times. Like, you can't even hurt my feelings in this game anymore. Like, you can't do it. I've done every Easter egg in this game so many times, man. I want the money. Yeah, I mean, you can't really hurt my feelings in this game, I don't think. Especially this one, which just... This is just not hard to do. This particular Easter egg boss, whatever. Even the Legion one, like, I remember the last time we did this, was doing it with the those pistols, which are good, but the only bad thing about them is the clip size is small. And we were on the very last one, and like I literally had it down to that very last. I think we were on the what do you call it? The final orb, right? Like literally number 3, and I don't remember what happened. I got killed. I don't remember how. You're out, Mitchell? Diamatis are actually really good. I mean, we don't care. What does it matter? Here, I'll take that. Sure.
I will be disappointed if it does not function well.
I'm not going to use a single Diamati and go in there, though. Voyage boss fight over any beat. No free boss fights. See, it is a pretty hard one because there's the 5 stages of it. And it is difficult, but I've never been, and I really, again, I do like that map a lot. Oh, I know, yeah, something I forget about is you can apply the blueprints to these things. I always forget that, but we're not going to use it. It doesn't matter. I'm still hoping to get like a ray gun or a ray K or something. Hey, let's go fishing again. The hell was I saying? Oh, the Voyage boss. I never really loved that. Like, a lot of people think that's like an incredible boss fight, and I don't know. I'm not of that mind. I mean, I like it because you can figure it out. There are steps to it that are like kind of concrete steps that you can learn and know what to do. And it is hard. It gets very claustrophobic down in the engine room when you're trying to do that lockdown. Where is this friggin' mangler that's shooting me? He's underwater. What a dick bag. You're a whole bag of dick, dude. You know that? Sure. And now what's going on here? Get some pop shots on your ass.
I refuse to let you hurt me.
Alright, apply blueprint. Is there a dual weapon blueprint though? Like, I don't think so. Yeah, we'll put that one on. I don't know what this is. That's something I forget you can do. I always forget that you can do that. I just panicked for a second. I looked down and I was looking at my health. It said 250 and I thought that was my points. I was like, wait a minute, why do I only have 250 points? Here's my health. Whoops. I made a mistake. Alright, I would like to triple tap. We don't have to, but I would like to triple tap before we do this. I don't know if we're gonna make enough money. I don't know if there's like that we can make enough money, enough points to do it before then. Even with a max ammo, I was always for the voyage boss fight.
You underestimate me. You all.
I mean, the bad thing about Voyage, I mean, well, really BO4 in general, and it really applied to Voyage specifically, because of the whole iceberg step. You know, we have to go from the rear of the boat to the front and blast your way through all of the icebergs that are, blocking your path. And if you weren't using, again, we're talking solo. If you're doing the solo, not you and 3 other dudes, and you all have the wonder weapons. I'm saying if you're doing it solo and you don't have the Helion salvo, whatever it's called, you're almost basically going to fail that step every time. And to try to kill the big eyeball at the end without it as well, it's going to take a long time. I mean, people used to do it as like a challenge. Do it with the KN, because you could buy the ammo for it in the rear of the boat. But even like the Hades LMG, which was that was definitely the best LMG in that game, right? Yeah. There was the one that begins with a V that was terrible, VKM, something like that. Their real super slow fire rate, it was just god awful, man.
This is not hard.
That was the really bad thing about that game, is you kind of needed the Helion salvo. And like for 9, even with the SMG was good, but you still kind of wanted the Helion. But you could do it with like the Spitfire, the wall buy. It was the one where you have the lockdown at the end, by the shield, so you could rebuy ammo there, which was basically why you would use that. There was a wall buy for it right there. But yeah, that was one of the things that kind of, it was a hard game. Like if you were a newer Zombies player, you did not want to come in at BO4, man. It was quite difficult. The sheer amount of steps involved in those Easter eggs alone was something else.
Marking
Let's see if we
waypoint
can shoot
coordinates.
this helicopter down. Yeah, and then like what's that step in the where you hand the Staff of Ra on Ancient Evil, by the pool, the little waiting pool there, you have to do the lockdown. But the skeleton spawn in and he shoots its like beam across the way. And you can't let it get blocked for too long or else you fail it. You kind of, I mean, you didn't need the Helion salvo for that, but I mean, doing it with another weapon was super difficult. Even with the Helion, you had to really kind of, focus up and pay attention and be involved. But yeah, that weapon kind of broke that game. Sure. I always do this when I get the cruise missile. Like, I'm not gonna keep it, but I want to use it for that. You know. Do I have a dog or any type of pet? I do not have dogs anymore. If you look below me in the bottom right-hand corner, that's Sandy. She passed away a few years ago now. And the avatar for my page is my dog Rusty, who passed away even 7 years ago. So I used to have 2 dogs. Was the whole point. And I had a cat when I was growing up. I like pretty much all kinds of animals, but I don't have any pets.
Take it to the grave. You are nothing to me.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, Harry. How about you? Everybody here have dogs?
Threat neutralized.
One of the best things in the whole world. I should get a dog. Not one of these dogs. They're bad dogs. I just tried to put armor on. I just tried to replay. You really gotta get up on these things to interact with them in this game, man. Like really, like right up on it. All right, there's nothing else for us to do to earn cash, really, like missions or objective type things. You have 6 dogs? Oh my God, Harry. Eric, you have 2. Mark has 1. It's gonna be the dog club here. I love it.
Sentry turret available.
Put that down right there.
Initializing sentry turret.
Pick this back up over her.
War machine ready to use.
Shoot you in the face. Oh, we have 30 grand. Oh, okay. We can triple pap. How come nobody told me?
That is an Omega transport. It must be them. Investigate the crash site.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
they
hope they
spawned
made it.
first. Gotta get close to it and then they spawn it. See if I can get this thing to get all the kills. Just touch. Okay, not all of them.
I demand your silence.
Is it gone already? Dude, what happened to my sentry? Is it that bad in this game?
You are weak and pathetic.
Am I just too used to the MW3 where it lasts for like 5 minutes? Wow, that went away fast. Okay. Fair enough.
Hello?
Oh, boy.
Scheiße.
2 Bernie Doodles, 1 Chihuahua,
I hope Isaac, you all right when
and
Princess are
3
calling.
Pit Bulls.
Most of us
I don't know what a
crash.
Bernie Doodle is,
They
and
headed
I
to
know
Monument
what a
Island.
Chihuahua
I
is. and
hope
I know
they'll
what
be
a Pit
safe
Bull
from Omega. Before you ask,
is. A Bernese
yeah, that is on the other side
mountain
of the phase, but
crossed with a
scientists
poodle?
have this. They have created something incredible. A device that will allow us to travel through the phase without
The Bernese
dying.
mountain dogs are beautiful dogs, man.
They only have
Yes?
one
Okay.
prototype, but
I mean,
there are
if I
simply
thought about it for
another
2 seconds,
spare
like,
parts
that
so
makes
you
sense.
can follow us.
Those are great looking
Unfortunately,
dogs.
You're missing a component and a serial orb. Find
The
one
Bernese
and
mountain
bring
dogs.
it to the bridge.
I love
There
those
will
things.
be a slightly modified recon rover waiting for you. Please hurry. Omega
All right, where is Papa's in the? It's always in the same spot on these maps, right? Like that, it doesn't
I
move.
know this Dr. Jaeger. He may be young, but he is a talented scientist. And this device he described
All right, let's check.
sounds like
Just
an
in case it's this
impressive
particular
case
box. That way we don't have to
for
come back if
Requiem.
it is.
We need to locate the orb. Requiem will want that device and the scientist who made it.
It is not this one. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go triple pap just while thinking about it, so I don't forget. But the orb can be up there as well, anyway. And I didn't look. And there's a mystery box up there for where the rabbit, where the bunny can be. Are you kidding me? Chase me, you find out. Movement not on point. See, I tried to do it again. I just clicked on it and thought I would be able to just boom and then bail, but not the case. Okay, so the bunny rabbit box can be up here. The orb, if it was here, would be in the water, and it wasn't, so we gotta look for it still somewhere else. It's either on the top of the spa, or it's going to be way down over there. And this is the broken cave. Okay, so this is the one.
Lights out, skull
Quick
face.
lockdown. Silly mimic. Tricks are for kids. Bing bing bong. Face. Some fried chicken. Son of a bitch. Alright, we can pick him up.
The stuffed animal. What do you have in mind?
We're just gonna leave that there. Alright. I can't see from here though. I don't remember the order you were supposed to do this in. I think you're supposed to do the orb first. And then the rabbit is like its toy. I don't see it. I think it's supposed to be there, right? Is that the other place? It's here in the water, or it's over there. Or on top of the spa the other way. And I don't see it there. So let's assume it's not there. I will check down here one more time. I do not see it there. Okay, so let's just head toward the spa, and it's got to be there. Well, unless I didn't somehow it's not spawning in over there for some. I don't know. I think I see it already. No, that's the rift. Yeah. Is that it up there? Yeah. Okay.
Single shot unleashes great destruction.
So, shoot orb, goes to rover. Seems simple enough. I'm not so sure. My team's encountered these before. They seem to have a mind of their own. That said, this one seems different.
This always bothered me. It's acting almost like a child. Maybe we should get it. No, we get the toy for the child. Like, how is it acting like a child exactly? How is this orb different from the other ones? I mean, explain that to me. Really force that one in there, like, to make it work for their story. Like, you know, to try to make a little something make sense out of it, like to get it over there, like, to get this extra thing to do. Like, nah, doesn't work though. I don't think it does anyway.
There's the rover. Looks like they attached their device to the cage. We just need to find the orb. It won't go into the cage. Isn't that just great? Maybe we must find something it wants. It laughs like a child, yes? Maybe toy.
Yeah, it was always a little bit sketchy for me there. That whole storyline. Not storyline, but you get what I'm saying. Like the reasoning for doing whatever. All right, we're going in. I hope I didn't forget anything, but
If you are hearing this, you must have found the rover and
it's too late now.
the device. They call it an Aetherium neutralizer. It does what it says on the tin. It neutralizes Aetherium particles in the air, pacifying a radius around the device by boosting power energy. Allowing safe passage through the phase is just one of the many potential applications for this device. This improvised device should hold a charge long enough to traverse the phase. Once you're through, make your way to the monument. We will be on the roof. Eagerly
I like that
arrival.
camo on this.
How long have we been silent about Omega's atrocities? There
That's
is
pretty
much
good.
for us to discuss. Soon, we will change the world.
Happy Halloween. Oh, I gotta press the button up there.
Proceed with caution, team. We
Okay.
have no idea.
Let's go.
We'll see you on the other side.
Warning. Incoming threats detected. Catastrophic.
I can't believe you're already EMP'd my stupid room. Are you kidding me, man?
Complete. Scan.
Heard him somewhere.
Get down. Leslie.
There he is. Do you guys think there should have been like, you know how there's an ammo crate over here, but did you think like there should be like an armor supply, whatever that station, you know, over here as well? I mean, I get it both ways. It's like you'd say yes because it's, you know, you got to go through this storm thingy here, and you know it's a little bit difficult to get over there without getting damaged. So let us get ready for the boss fight. But at the same time, it's like, well, part of it is like, you know, you gotta learn, you know, what to do better and not take damage on your way over.
I should not be here.
What is it?
Enemy casualty.
That explosion's not going very far. Oh, speaking of armor. Oh. What's the boss fight that makes you the most nervous when you're getting ready for it? And you're like, oh my god, here we go. Oh my god, here we go. I mean, for me, it's Mephistopheles, not even close. But for like a regular map,
I knew you would make it through. Glad to have you back, team.
I don't know. I can't
Get
think
to the
of
roof
one.
and grab our scientists.
Would have been nice, or a higher chance of armor drops. I mean, yeah. I think so long as you get some armor drops along the way, it's fair. If it doesn't give you any, then it's like, that's not really that cool, but...
Shit, Weaver. They have been butchered.
Looks like they left something for us.
Hello, Requiem.
Or maybe even, like, not, like, just in case you didn't have all your perks yet. Like a perk machine downstairs or something. Because I went through here, I figured there had to be something, like, out of the back side of this place or wherever, and I went all over this damn area, this little island or whatever it is. There's just nothing. Like, it's weird that they have, like, there's a zip line right there. Like, why is there... Was this used in the multiplayer part? Like, did they ever do that? On the fire team or whatever it was called? Because why else would there be a zip line there? Like... Because I thought the whole regular map was the same thing that we got, that the multiplayer people had. And that when they added this Easter egg in, that's when they kind of expanded this area over to here. But I didn't think this was part of the regular map, like the multiplayer map. And maybe it's not, I don't know. There's an ammo there, but that's it.
Get the hell out of there! It's a goddamn trap!
It's a goddamn
Emergency evac, now!
Say my name. tried to slide into him and blow up, but I didn't get enough of
I smile as your corpse
a run up to have my PhD go on. Speaking of armor, oh, just whack me back. Son of a bitch. Oh, what's that gun? The Carve 2. So good for this. He went down super fast again. I don't know, man.
Proceeding with exfil.
He was like super fast. Didn't I already kill order? Yeah, a few times now.
Okay, strike team. Time
That's
to
what I'm
come
saying.
home.
Like, you can't make them. It just cheapens the boss fight if you if you're having that as the boss
Sadly,
when you've seen it throughout.
coming cool. It's not
I mean, I think they were just trying to add new world events for us when they put it into the, the regular Outbreak stuff, the rotation, just to that he was on the map just wandering around. It was after this, of course, had come out. But yeah, it's like with Dead of the Night, where you fight werewolves, like 3 or 4 of them before you actually get to the boss fight, which is a werewolf. Like,
Kravchenko.
it doesn't look any different, doesn't act any different, doesn't sound any different. Like,
Son of a fucking bitch.
I don't know. Good luck with that, Mitchell. That was our big character moment for this game too. It was like, oh, it was the only guy we were attached to. No, they have Raptor 1. No. We didn't care about anybody else. We didn't even know their names. Also, Harry, I got wings and pizza because of you. Dude, I got a meatball sub the other day because of you, Mitchell. So we're all good. I swear to God, I'm going to the store like right now after this, and I'm gonna look at see if they have fried chicken in the deli made stuff that they do at the grocery store. I'm definitely gonna check. It was good. It didn't hit the spot nearly as much as I wanted it to, but it was just like a generic whatever. I gotta find a good place that makes it. There was this place down the street from me, man. Like literally, like 3 blocks away. They made meatball pizza, like big fat slices, man, of meatball on the pizza. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. It's the only thing they're really worth getting, to be honest with you. And then they went out of business and they're gone now. Whatever. There's another pizza place there that I haven't tried yet, but anyways, all right, guys. Yeah, just something different tonight. Well, I mean, not that different. It's kind of old, actually. Just kind of the comparison between this was what Outbreak was, and MW3 is what Outbreak is now, and they both have their charms to it. I like Modern Warfare 3's version of Outbreak much better. I will say that. I'm okay with like the biggest thing for me. I've never had an issue with the time limit on the map. Like, I'm okay with having it be. It's 45 minutes. You got to get in. You got to do your stuff, and you can't just screw around. Thank you, Eric. Take care, man. Thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate it as always. Getting back the idea for colder before any start. Ooh. Mitchell, are you doing Forsaken tomorrow with me? Are you going to be able to play tomorrow? Because that's what the stream is going to be if you can do it. Eric, do you want to play Forsaken tomorrow, by the way? Thank you, Pug. Have a great night, man. Appreciate you. So I'm okay with that, except for, again, we're talking about like the Red Worm stuff. Okay. Sounds good, Mitchell. So we'll get it done for you. We'll get that done for you tomorrow. The other thing is today, Modern Warfare 3 is like flat out broken. I already talked about this at the beginning of the stream, but like it's kind of rolling back out, or was like just as I started to start streaming tonight. I was like, "This, I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to lose. Like, I have an Aether Blade equipped right now and golden armor. Like, I'm not chancing losing that stuff. I want to keep it. But yeah, so the only thing I have an issue with the timer is, like, for doing something like the Red Worm boss or whatever. But even with 2 people, like when I did tier 4 and tier 5 with my friend, and we made that run through the video I showed you guys last night. It's like no problem. You get set up. I had 50 grand in cash, like ready to go, and that was like coming in not even with everything that I needed. But we're able to run contracts and just roll through them, man. Just like, pound them out, just get more contracts done. When you're solo, it's way, 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 way harder. So like I went into tier 5 with, I think it was like 10 or 12 like Casimirs, all money that I earned during that game. We didn't do any glitches, we didn't do anything like that. You guys saw the whole gameplay. And it's totally doable, but solo, it's really like, I mean, if you can come in with a legendary tool, a triple pap crystal, maybe like already like 1 Casimir, and like if you're going to go in with a secondary, I didn't even use my Wonder Waffle that I brought in, but if you're going to do that, bring in the Wonder Waffle, bring in a double pap crystal or something like that with it, and then really run through it. Like, I don't think you're going to get to probably like 50 grand like I did. That's with all the perks. That's with everything. I bought everything. So I had already bought a Perkaholic, and I had the 50, in whatever my score streak. So a sentry gun was still only 2 grand. It's not a lot. Just FYI, I'm staying awake for a swing shift at work, so the earlier the better. Tomorrow? Well, I was gonna come on like normal, like around 5 p.m. Or is that too late or too early? Tomorrow is Saturday, isn't it? Isn't today Friday? Yeah, that is tomorrow, man. 5 p.m. Okay. Yeah, it's just the whole thing. Like they need to. Like, I'm okay with the 45-minute time limit, but they have to start adding in a wallet. They have to add in a bigger stash size, or they got to do something, man. Like, it just doesn't work as a solo player. It just doesn't really work out like that. And the way it's designed is like, we like to play this stuff all the time. I mean, even what I was gonna say when the game is new, but even when the game's not new, I'm still streaming 5 days a week playing this stuff. Like, I like to play it and I like to get in there and do it. But the way my MW3 is set up is like play every 2 to 3 days, a couple of games every 2 to 3 days. I think the cooldown thing being, for some of these items being literally 72 hours is insane. Because you get to use it for one game. Like, not, if it was for one day, like, I just crafted this item and now I have it for the next 24 hours and I won't be able to craft another one for another 72 hours after that. Like, okay, I could understand that somewhat anyway. But to use it for one game every 3 days it doesn't make sense to me. And the whole thing with Call of Duty, we know how it is. Like, it's about keeping you playing. It's not getting you to enjoy the time that you are playing. It's just to keep you playing. Because the more time you're in game, the more you see other people with bundles, skins, blueprints, etc., etc., etc. It makes you want to buy it. Engagement, you're online, you're on time. It's a whole thing. And it really is, Mark, like, they don't want us to play all the time. For zombies on Modern Warfare 3. The cooldown time, I mean, that is one game every 3 days. That's dumb. It doesn't make sense to me. It's something that we're earning. It's not just something that the game gives you either. Like, you have to earn it. So why can't I use it? Like, I don't get it. The other thing for me, really, that they need to do, because it makes such a massive difference, and you saw how even, like, a little bit of an example when I shot the regular Orda that's just kind of strolling the map on Outbreak. not the boss fight one, but the regular one that was kind of strolling around. And I did it in one game with the legendary ether tool, and the second game I did it with the purple tool, so epic or whatever that is. And I absolutely melted them with the legendary one. And with the epic one, it took a while. It wasn't that hard, but it definitely took a lot longer. It's a huge difference in MW3. The difference between an epic tool and a legendary tool is massive. It's like pack-a-punching 2 more times. I mean, that's the difference. And there is no way to guarantee yourself ether tools in Modern Warfare 3. And I don't like that at all. Perks, you can either craft by, earning the schematics, or you can just earn money in-game and buy them. Ammo mods, you can either craft, or you can't guarantee which ones, but if you do Etherness and Infested Strongholds, you always get, it's a guarantee you will get ammo mods. I mean, everything, a Pack-a-Punch, same deal. You can have crystals, or you can just earn money and Pack-a-Punch your gun. It's the same thing. Now, ether tools you can craft, but it's, again, once every couple of days or whatever it is. And even the epic one is like every 9 hours, 8 hours, something like that. It's something that's so important. It doesn't make any sense to me that you cannot guarantee yourself score streaks. Like, you can go buy them. There should be a way. My whole point is there should be a way to absolutely earn all of these things. Just like you can earn enough money to buy a new 3-plate vest or a large backpack or perks or whatever. There should be a way for you to guarantee every time in-game you can earn everything that you need to earn. And especially with ether tools being as important as they are. And it's so rare to get legendary ether tools, man. It's so rare. There should be a different way where you can craft them more often, or there still should be a way for you to buy them, purchase them somehow. Even if it's not points, if it's collecting, I don't know, whatever, like we do in this game with scrap, or, in trading it in or something like that. I don't know, but there should be a way for you to earn ether tools in that game, and all the different levels, not just blue ones. Like, you should be able to buy the legendary ones as well. Play one match every 3 days and can't keep everything you want. Yeah, I mean, the stash size being 10 is ridiculous as well. That's dumb. That's flat out dumb. I've been just waiting every 3 days for the cooldowns and playing. I mean, that's not what I do, obviously. I mean, I have a zombies channel, so I'm doing other things, obviously, a lot. I'm hopping on. I mean, I'll do tier 4 runs and Dark Aether runs just to try to get legendary tools, and then like, okay, now maybe I can do the tier 5 run, or now maybe I can go try the red worm again. I don't even think right now. I don't even think I have I might have one. If I have one, I have one legendary tool. And I got it through the tier 5 run. I'm actually pretty sure that's what I have. I have one, I think. Maybe I got 2. I wonder if this is even working right now. They could add a tool like what Cold War had, where it ups the rarity no matter what. They could do something like that too. Yeah, just do a thing like a little mission to upgrade it. I mean, there should be some way for you to earn it though. Every game, every single game. Just like you can get triple papped every single game. I have two tools. And I got both of these from doing the tier 5 run that I just did a couple days ago. And I didn't have one before that. My friend had to give me one because he had 2. I haven't had one in a long time. Oh, I did have one. I was able to find one whenever it was, and then I told you guys on Monday we had gone in to do this, and the game crashed on us. It split us. I sent him back to the main menu, and it sent me into that black loading screen, and we just stayed there for 15 minutes, and it wouldn't load. So it just got burned completely. Yeah, I mean, so the legendary tools, like, I'm going to use that next time I do the red worm, try to get that done. Although it's like, I mean, I want to do it like as soon as possible. At the same time, I was like, ah, should I wait for some people to go in there with me, because it's such a nightmare. And if I'm doing it solo, you have to carry the 4 USB sticks. That means there's 4 slots that I don't have filled with whatever, you know, like that might help me. And now that you can only use 3 sentry guns per person. If you're going in solo, 3 is not a lot. If you're going in with 4 other people, you know, that's 12. Like, that's fine. You're doing all right as far as the amount of sentry guns you have. But I don't know. It's just kind of whatever. The huge cooldowns are the equivalent of removing back a bunch from a round-based map. Yeah, I mean, I understand you can't just have like earn the best stuff once and then you can just have it every single game from here on out. Like, I understand that there can be a cooldown, but 1 game every 72 hours is not the way to go as far as I'm concerned. Again, if you could do it and then have it available for a 24-hour period and then you're on a 72-hour cooldown after that, okay, that's fine. I'd be all right with that. I mean, at most a 24-hour cooldown, because it's 1 game. Let me try this every day. I don't know, man. It doesn't make any sense to me, but what the hell do I know? I just play. I buy their game every year and I play it a lot. It doesn't make sense to me, though. They seem to want you to only play the game once every few days. And I mean once. I don't mean like for 1 day. I mean like play it once. Play 1 game every few days and then get out. Doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but yeah. Anyhow, all right, that's it, guys. I am going to go to the store, and I'm probably going to buy some fried chicken and heat that up when I get home because of Harry. It's his fault, goddammit. All right, have a great night, guys, and we'll be on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be on around like 5 p.m. Pacific time, and I am going to do the Forsaken Easter egg with Mitchell. He hasn't got it done yet, so we're going to jump in and help him get that completed for tomorrow. And then, I don't know, we might play... Maybe we'll do some other round-based Cold War stuff tomorrow. Just to kind of get back to round-based for a little bit. Be kind of fun. I haven't done it, really, for a little while. So, we did both of the Outbreak Easter eggs here. Flawless. Pretty smooth, man. We went through them. I mean, the Orda fight is pretty basic. But the Legion boss fight went very smooth as well. Especially since I haven't done that for a while. Like, not even the boss fight itself, but just finding my way around through those silos, man. I guess I've done it enough times in the past where it just kind of like, oh, I think it's over here. I think it's over here. Okay. So we're good. But anyways, all right. That's it, guys. Have a great night, and I will catch you tomorrow.